dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's up and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Hello, one and all to today's live stream. Today, you will notice I am not wearing my normal getup where I wear my tie and I wear my white button down. Today we're doing quite the opposite. We've got a bit of a wardrobe change for today's live stream. Gonna try to flex my Dallas Cowboys Jason Witten jersey, baby. That's right, we're gonna be rocking the Witten jersey today. And of course, as always, we've got our Dallas Cowboys chain. What's going on, guys? 5 dogs in the house. Brent Loy, I see you out there switching it up, says Courtney, just a little bit, just for the Dallas Cowboys right now. Just another collective reminder saying Wade Woodruff, what's going on, Wade? Appreciate you. Okay, guys, final game of Week 11. Here it is. Cowboys-Raiders. Now, a lot of people probably did not have this game highlighted on their calendar, or at least they did at the start of the season, and it slowly started working its way down the priority list for the games that they wanted to watch. I know that's exactly what happened for me, and then as the Dallas Cowboys started sputtering, this has slowly started to go back up the ranks because the Dallas Cowboys could really use a win today, and I think the best place to start would be here with the Las Vegas Raiders, if it's not the Tennessee Titans, of course. Shout-outs to Drago Balboa. What's going on, Cape Suzanne? We've got Cordero in the house saying Raiders suck this year. They do. So do my Dallas Cowboys. It's okay. Go Cowboys, saying Rhonda. Mr. Robert Zamora, hello. Twilson, hello. Daniel Maldonado, what's going on? That gamer guy in the house right now. 5 Dogs Ranch back for more, I see. One Country Chaos in the house as well. Chris Mack, Iron Wolf, Space Explorer, Richard Martin, Neil M. What is going on, guys? Good to be live right now. Earth Class Citizen, and we've got an Earth Citizen in the house right now saying thanks to Mario and the mods. Thank you very much there, Earth Citizen. Appreciate you very much, dude. Cheers to that. Cheers to you. Little hot tea today. Make sure we keep everything nice and warm because we are going to get fired up for this game. Kickoff is scheduled in about 40-ish minutes. So why don't we roll into, actually, before even getting into the pregame, we'll probably bring this up again at the end of the pregame, but let's take a look at the playoff picture after all the madness that we saw on yesterday. That's a terrible way for me to say that, but you know what I meant. Okay, this has changed. So coming into the week, the Indianapolis Colts were at number 1, the Denver Broncos were at number 2, and the Patriots were at number 3. Steelers stay where they are. The Buffalo Bills were at number 6, and the Chargers were at number 5. But after a few things changed around here, the Broncos are at the top of the table, and if the season were to end after Week 11, because the game today is not going to affect this playoff picture at all, but by the end of today, by the end of Week 11, this is what it's going to look like. And right now, the Broncos and the Eagles would be getting the bye week for the playoffs. So, the changes that happen here, the Colts have slipped down after they dropped a game. The Patriots are up to number 2. The Broncos are at number 1. The Buffalo Bills inching towards this top area here. This will give them that same matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Boy, oh boy, those Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills, they probably don't want to meet the Buffalo Bills in the postseason yet again. Well, they may not have to, because if we take a look at the AFC at the bottom here on the bubble, the Ravens are just 1 win behind with a 5-5 record, second in the AFC North. Meanwhile, 6-4 above them. It's getting really close over there. By the way, the Chiefs lost that game yesterday to the Denver Broncos, and so the Broncos at the top of the table. Houston Texans on the bubble right now, next closest spot to making the playoffs. Interesting as that plays out. Let's take a quick look over here at the NFC side of things. Of course, our Dallas Cowboys for this particular week aren't getting close to the playoff picture, but this is the competition right now. The Philadelphia Eagles 8-2, Los Angeles Rams 8-2, Chicago Bears 7-3, Buccaneers 7-3. This will be the top teams in all of those divisions. Seattle Seahawks and San Francisco 49ers in the NFC West are now all currently in the playoffs. Guys, last night's loss for the Detroit Lions put them outside of the playoff race. They are on the outside looking in after losing to the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, that's tough if you're a Detroit Lions fan, but the season is not over. Okay, so Eagles, Rams, Bears, Buccaneers, Seahawks, Packers, and 49ers on the bubble here for these teams. You've got the Lions now sitting at 6-4, the Panthers 6-5, Vikings, Cowboys looking for a win right now. If the Cowboys get the win, they will move up one more spot. This will be ahead of the Minnesota Vikings, and they've still got some ground to make up. If they really want to make the playoffs, they could win out the season at this point, folks, but the Cowboys are going to need some losses from the teams above them in order to get there. I'd like to see the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know, man. If the Cowboys lose this game, they should just lose for the rest of the season. That's the way I feel about it. By the way, I got CeeDee Lamb fired up in my fantasy right now, and I need CeeDee Lamb for just 40 yards. I need 4 fantasy points out of CeeDee. That's it, and I'm done. I will win. Crystal Padilla, long time no see. Great to have you here, Crystal. Let's go. Appreciate you checking in. Long time. Alan is in the house. Owl on the prowl. What's going on? Duff Lock, Rock and Roll, KSH, Richard Martin, Spiritual, Sky Warrior. Hello, hello, Mr. Mojo saying the Lions are cooked. The Lions are cooked. Eric Dexter's in the house. Kat is also in the house. Let's get our chat overlay going here really quick. Make sure I've got my chat overlay. Not my chat overlay, but my chat overlay. I am doing very well, Eric Dexter. Does it look like I'm having a midlife crisis because I'm not wearing my my button down and my tie today? It probably looks a little bit weird because you guys are so used to seeing the guy in the tie. Today, a little more relaxed because we're watching football with the boys right now. We got our Dallas Cowboys playing today. Odele saying Courtney. All right, folks. That is the NFC playoff picture, the AFC playoff picture. Let's move into something that's more applicable for now, which is today's contest. So with about 30 minutes left to go, let's start by taking a look at the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys have made some big changes on the defensive side of things. We will get into this, but heading into this game, it is an absolute nightmare. Bit of a bloodshed or a bloodbath right now for this Cowboys defense here. They are giving up 31 points per game. They're giving up almost 400 yards per game, 29th in the NFL in yards per play allowed. Third down efficiency dead last, giving up the highest success rate to all opposing offenses in the league at 52% on third downs. And red zone efficiency, that's not good either. 69% giggity. That is 29th in the league, giving up a success rate to opposing offenses at almost 70% of the time. Opposing offenses get into the Dallas Cowboys red zone. They also find their way into the end zone. And by the way, guys, third down efficiency here, that's awful, dude. 52, almost 53%. That means that you are more likely than not to convert on third downs. That's why coaches will face the Dallas Cowboys and go for it on fourth down, even if they're 5 yards behind the line to gain. Anyways, we'll start with the bad news, right? That's the bad news for the Dallas Cowboys, and that's okay. Bad news, it's been there. I actually do think we will see not just improvement because we're playing the Las Vegas Raiders today, but I think we'll see improvement because we have added Quinnen Williams. We have added a few other pieces there on the defense. We'll talk about it in a moment. Let's focus over here on the offense. Now the offense, 4th in the NFL. This is the good news, right? We did the bad news. Let's do the good news. 4th in the NFL when it comes to points per game. They have to be 4th in the NFL when it comes to points per game because even though they're scoring 29 points, they're giving up 31. So if you're going to try to even compete, you got to be putting up a lot of points. If the Cowboys defense could be more like the Texans defense, we would have a playoff contending team. We would have a really good team. But the defense is clearly non-existent right now after 2 years ago when that mass exodus happened and we lost Dan Quinn and we lost a ton of other players on the defensive side there. Just a revolving door of defenders, obviously, and rest in peace to Marshawn Nealon. This will be the first game for the Dallas Cowboys defense and the Dallas Cowboys unit taking the field without Marshawn Nealon this season. So, you know, the emotions are going to be high here. I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to come out swinging in this game. I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to, honestly, I hope the Dallas Cowboys beat the brakes off of these Las Vegas Raiders. Now, for you Las Vegas Raiders fans who are watching this game, I will do a breakdown for your team as well, and I do appreciate you guys hanging out with us here. Look, I even wore black instead of a gray hoodie because I wanted to make sure that you Raiders fans realize that you are in a safe place right now. You're okay to be here. It's all good, guys. But let's move on with the good. Fourth in the NFL when it comes to points per game offensively. Fourth in the NFL when it comes to yards per game produced, 378 yards per game. Top 10 in yards per play, top 10 in third down efficiency, converting those third downs at a success rate of 42, almost 43%, and inside the red zone just outside of the top 12. So the Dallas Cowboys offense is there. Mind you, this already looks pretty good, and like 4 weeks of this was without CeeDee Lamb, so this could actually get even better right now. We'll see how the Dallas Cowboys show up offensively today. We put our faith in the Dallas Cowboys offense last week, or 2 weeks ago. Didn't exactly work out for the Dallas Cowboys in that one. They've actually lost 2 games in a row. Las Vegas Raiders have lost 3. But let's roll forward here. Okay. Dak Prescott, Javonte Williams. You can see them in the backfield. Now, Javonte Williams is a solid piece for the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know that people realize how good of a piece Javonte Williams really is. Did you know that despite the fact the Dallas Cowboys are with a pretty rough record at the moment, Javonte Williams is top 12 in the NFL when it comes to rushing yards, 716 rushing yards. He's also got 8 rushing touchdowns, which is the 4th most in the NFL coming into week 11. So the offense is solid. The run game is there. Dak Prescott has also been decent this year. I'm not going to say he's been elite, but 13th in the league with 2,319 passing yards. He's got 17 passing touchdowns. Those 17 passing touchdowns, that's top 10. That's good for 9th in the league, and just 6 interceptions on the year. Also, keep in mind, when it comes to quarterback rating, his QBR is number 1 in the NFL. Yeah, Dak Prescott, number 1 when it comes to QBR. Unfortunately, not number 1 when it comes to winning games. Dallas Cowboys, and by the way, man, Dallas Cowboys can't do – the offense cannot do it all. Your offense is out there putting up 28 points per game. Your defense is out there giving up 31. You can't blame Dak Prescott and the offense when they're doing their job. I know a lot of people immediately jump down Dak Prescott's throat just saying, oh, he's trash, get rid of him, what are you doing, Dallas Cowboys, this, that, and the other. The offense can produce. The defense is what makes me personally want to rip my hair out, bro. I'm telling you, we're going to see it happen today. Let's talk about the pass catchers for the Dallas Cowboys, because Dak Prescott with 2,300 passing yards, it's got to go to somebody, right? It's got to go somewhere. Let's start by taking a look over here at number 88, Mr. CeeDee Lamb. He did miss 4 games this season, and would you believe me if I told you that CeeDee Lamb has just 1 receiving touchdown in 2025? 1. A lot of people spent not just a top pick here in their fantasy drafts. They probably spent a top 5, a top 6 pick in their fantasy drafts looking for CeeDee Lamb. The man is outside of the top 32 in receiving yards, outside of the top 55 in receptions, and just 1 receiving touchdown on the year. That, I think, will change today. Boy, I am fired. I want to see CeeDee Lamb go for $150 and get 1 or 2 touchdowns on the day. I think this will be the day that CeeDee Lamb can get right himself. So Dak Prescott, I hope, looks towards that direction, but he has been very fond of George Pickens this season. 6 receiving touchdowns this year for George Pickens, 764 receiving yards for number 3. Guys, that is top 5 in the NFL. George Pickens in receiving yards is 5th in the league in yards. That's just the numbers right there. He's averaging 15.6 yards per catch, and Dak will look his way to move the chains a lot in this one. Wide receiver number 3 going to be Jalen Tolbert. We will also see Jake Ferguson out here in the tight end spot. Offensive line for the Dallas Cowboys is as follows from left to right, folks, from left to right. Left tackle, Tyler Guyton. Left guard, Tyler Smith. At center, going to be Cooper Beebe. Cooper Beebe was listed as questionable coming into today's game. It looks like he's been cleared up. So Brock Hoffman will actually slide back. It will be Cooper Beebe. At center here, Tyler Booker and Terrence Steele going to make up the rest of this Dallas Cowboys offensive line. Okay, guys, where's the tie at, says Cool as a fan. For the Cowboys games, we wear the chains. That's just the way we do it, guys. We just like to show our true colors here, man. We like to show our true colors out here during the Cowboys games. You might see me smiling a lot bigger than usual if the Cowboys win this game today. Okay, now, a few changes, like I mentioned here to the Dallas Cowboys. One of them you'll notice is that Donovan Ezeraku is now a starting left defensive end. He has passed up Sam Williams on the depth chart, and I'm okay with that choice. I would love to see someone who is hungry get out here and actually play. Donovan Ezeraku, now your starting left defensive end. Kenny Clark at left tackle. Right tackle going to be Quinnen Williams, a new piece that the Dallas Cowboys just acquired right before the trade deadline. Took him from the New York Jets, a new piece. Dallas Cowboys absolutely needed someone up here. He's not filling Micah Parsons' spot. I don't think anybody can fill Micah Parsons' spot, or let's say very few people could fill Micah Parsons' spot. But this is an upgrade from Osa Odigizua. Not that I dislike Osa Odigizua. I just think Quinnen Williams has the better strength. I don't know, better posture. I like the way that he I like the way he puts the pressure on. Comes out of the gate, attacks the trenches. I'm excited to see if Quinnen Williams can get a bag today. I do think he'll have some success against Geno Smith. Okay, Dante Fowler going to be your right defensive end. The linebackers for today, we will see Logan Wilson in. By the way, DeMarvion Overshown is available for today's game, so he is back from injury. Won't be starting in this game, but we will see DeMarvion Overshown. That should be an improvement for the Dallas Cowboys as well. Jack Sanborn is on IR still, folks, so Shamar James going to be your middle linebacker, and Kenneth Murray going to be your strong side linebacker. Mars Leofau is also available for today's contest, and so is Damon Clark. So Cowboys at linebacker, you could call it depth. Well, you could call it depth. We know what kind of players we have here. This doesn't say Patrick Queen and, the other big names that you would see. This doesn't say T.J. Watt back there, so you don't feel super confident about the Dallas Cowboys linebackers, but you roll with the punches. Deron Bland on one side, Khair Elam on the other. Today, in the absence of Malik Hooker, we will be seeing, looks like Elijah Clark. And on the other side, Donovan Wilson is back, so that is good news for Dallas as well. Bruce, what's going on, Mr. Bruce Bickle? We've got ready same day. We got W. Birds. Do we smell burnt toast? Uh-oh. Who's having a stroke? Am I having a stroke? What's going on? By the way, I actually told my wife that one day making a joke, and she's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean burnt toast for a stroke? Let's say, dude, sad you only have that outfit for the Cowboys. We need this love for all the other teams you cover, says Jana. Well, Jana, there's only so much I can do. Anyway, she told me that that's not even a real thing. I don't know. ¿Qué pasó, Mario? ¿Qué onda, Big Sean? What's up, Big Sean? We got Houston in the house. We got Jana in the house. What's going on, Jana? Crystal Padilla, always good to have you in here, my friend. We got T. Wilson saying Williams is a straight beast. He will get a sack tonight and make his presence felt 100%, says T. Wilson. What up, dude? Appreciate you, big dog. Thanks for checking in. Thank you, Cody Hooser. Belichick embarrassing at UNC. Oof, long live Marshawn Nealon, says Houston. Let's see. Mario, I am here. Let's go Cowboys. B-Bowls. Let's do this thing. Todd Tier saying I like toast. Okay, so thank you guys for letting me know that you are here in the chat. There's a bug flying around my office space right now. we'll let him live for now. Max Crosby will make himself known, says the place to be. We will see. Looks like Eric also in the house. Lisa is in the house. What's going on in Boot, Montana? Is that Booty, Montana? What's going on, Lisa? Thanks for checking in. Jose, American, Mr. Mojo, TM Martin. Welcome back, TM. We've got Chiefs fan for life. Okay, we've got a gaggle of folks in here. We got a gaggle of folks in here. Scott's saying that there should be a ton of points today. Both defenses porous. I agree. Let's take a look at the Las Vegas Raiders numbers. Actually, before I cut over to this here, let's take one final look at the Dallas Cowboys numbers. Dallas Cowboys offense is there. Dallas Cowboys defense is not. Very big drop-off from offensive and defensive productivity. Let's take a look now, just head-to-head right here. Las Vegas Raiders numbers, almost an opposite inverse, but the defense not as good as the Dallas Cowboys offense when we try to make that relation or that correlation between the two stats there. Now, the offense here is anemic, and part of it is because I think Ashton Genty got oversold big time. Ashton Genty has not been the running back that the Las Vegas Raiders were expecting, but also the Las Vegas Raiders don't exactly have an offensive line. So, yeah, the Las Vegas Raiders offensive line is pretty rough. This team ranks 31st in points per game. This team is 30th in yards per game, 28th in yards per play, middle of the pack on third down efficiency, but then bottom of the table here again when it comes to red zone efficiency. All of these categories that are in red means that they are in the bottom 5 in the NFL, and those are very bad numbers. So bottom 5 team offensively, averaging just 15 points per game, putting up less than 300 yards per game and averaging less than 5 yards per play. Red zone efficiency, less than 50-50 shot of scoring when they get down there. We might be looking at a lot of field goals today. Be sure that you fire up your kicker today, and Carlson. Daniel Carlson might get a lot of work. So might Brandon Aubrey, though. Or, hear me out here, for Raiders fans, this could be a day where Ashton Genty runs off for 350 yards, or a day where we get another Trey Tucker explosion here. Brock Bowers could have an amazing day against this Dallas Cowboys defense, and I kind of think he will. I think Brock Bowers is going to eat today, and I also think that Max Crosby is going to rattle the cage a little bit. Is he actually going to get to Dak Prescott? I don't know, but Max Crosby is going to do everything he can to create some disruption there in the Dallas Cowboys backfield. Points per game allowed. 20th in the NFL, 24.4 points per game allowed. Yards per game allowed. 320 here for the Las Vegas Raiders. Yards per play allowed. They allow 5.1 yards per play. That's actually good for top 10. One of the worst teams on third down efficiencies, middle of the pack inside their own red zone there, giving up a success rate of almost 60%. We'll see what happens tonight. We will see what happens tonight. But let's talk about the personnel here for the Las Vegas Raiders. I will let you know, I actually started my season in a dynasty league with Geno Smith this year. And ironically enough, I'm now starting Dak Prescott this week. I started him a few weeks ago. I made a trade to acquire Dak Prescott, and I cut Geno Smith from my roster because he's been bad. He's been subpar, let's say. 1,844 passing yards. That is 23rd in the NFL. He has 11 passing touchdowns. That is 21st in the NFL. He's also got 12 interceptions, and out of 32 active starting quarterbacks in the National Football League, Geno Smith has a QBR that ranks him 31st out of 32. So, big fat X right here over the face of Geno Smith. But what is maddening about Geno Smith is that the dude can have really good games. The dude can pop off and get you some insane production on any given week, but it is just not consistent enough. It's just not consistent enough. Take a look at the game that they had against the Jacksonville Jaguars. 284 passing yards, 4 passing touchdowns, just 1 interception. But then you look at the game a week before that, and he had a total of 67 passing yards. You go from 67 passing yards and no touchdowns to 284 and 4 touchdowns? Like, where is the consistency there? That's my biggest issue with Geno. He's got a high accuracy, or had a high completion percentage, a high accuracy rate, but this is all different. And a lot of people, including myself, thought that the Las Vegas Raiders would see a whole new era right now with the acquisition of Tom Brady becoming a minority owner of the team, and also seeing Pete Carroll become the new head coach here, and Pete Carroll bringing in not just Geno Smith, but Tyler Lockett and other Seattle Seahawks players. It's not the Seattle Seahawks. It's not the Las Vegas Seahawks. It's not the Seattle Raiders. I don't know if you want to chop it up any way you want to say it, but Geno Smith right now, looking for a miracle to save his career. He may not be the quarterback for very long in Las Vegas if this does not turn around quickly. I think he'll get one more year at figuring it out, and if they don't figure it out, not only will Geno Smith not be here, I think they'll get rid of Pete Carroll as well. Don't want that to happen, though. Just saying, I think that could happen. Okay, but if the Raiders get on track, a big part of it will be because of Ashton Jeanty, the rookie right here. Ashton Jeanty, 143 carries, 547 rushing yards, 4 rushing touchdowns, none of those inside of the top 10 across the NFL, although this man was an extremely high draft pick here for the Las Vegas Raiders. He was the 6th pick overall in the 2025 draft. Yeah, this guy right here. And your 6th pick overall in the 2025 draft, looking like he needs a better offensive line. It is not. I don't think it's entirely Genty's fault. I do think the offensive line is definitely to blame for some of the lack of production here. I also think the offensive line is partially to blame for some of Geno Smith's lack of productivity there. And losing wide receivers because they don't want to play also doesn't help either when you lose Jacoby Myers to the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's going to hurt a little bit here. Now, that being said, there's still a game afoot, and if there is any team that this Las Vegas Raiders offense can find some success against, it is that Dallas Cowboys defense. So the Las Vegas Raiders will be firing up the following players. Brock Bowers, arguably, and probably not even that arguable, the best tight end in the NFL right now. And he's going to be the main focal point of the pass attack. Next behind him, I've actually got him lined up in the slot right here, but he should be at the wide. It is Trey Tucker. Trey Tucker in week 2, I think, had like 54 fantasy points. An amazing day for Trey Tucker. It could be one of those days for him today as well. Tyler Lockett, a new piece that has been acquired here for the Las Vegas Raiders in the absence of Jacoby Myers. Jack Besh going to be, I know, Besh. Yes, I looked it up. It's Jack Besh. Besh going to be your wide receiver on the far side over here. And the offensive line for the Las Vegas Raiders is as follows. Stone Forsythe, left tackle. Dylan Parham, left guard. Jordan Meredith at center. Alex Kappa at right guard. And DJ Glaze as your right offensive tackle. This will make up the Las Vegas Raiders offense. And the offense is going to have to figure it out, man. They just are. Trey Tucker this season, 455 receiving yards, 4 receiving touchdowns. And obviously, I think we all know that things have not been good in Tennessee. So Tyler Lockett, 114 receiving yards, has yet to score a touchdown here in 2025. Jack Besh, the rookie, this year, he's actually on my taxi squad in that same dynasty league I was talking about, guys. Just 73 receiving yards. Let's see if he can get open today. And Brock Bowers, an absolute stud right now. He has been dealing with some injury. He does have 32 receptions, 383 receiving yards, and 3 receiving touchdowns. With him in the mix right now, Geno should have a little more success than in the past. That drips a trip, saying Mike. Talking about this drip right here. Let's go. Isn't it, though? Hey, does your chain hang low? Does it wobble to the flow? Does it shine in the light? You the best. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Okay, folks. Mario, does Aubrey break the kicking record tonight? No. Nah, Cam Little's going to hang on to that one for a while, dude. Okay. Watching this game is the actual definition of commitment, says Revel Juices. Revel Juices. What's going on? Thanks for checking in. Where is my at Country Kisses? She's floating around, man. She's floating around, Space Explorer. George Luther, thanks for checking in. Mr. John Malcolm, what's going on? I see Zach Sanders in the house right now saying, bro, keep rapping. Keep rapping. Let's rap, ladies and gentlemen. Let's rap right now. Let's talk about these defensive players here for the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders, Max Crosby, your left defensive end. Jonah Laulu going to be your left defensive tackle. Adam Butler, right defensive tackle. And Malcolm Kuntz, your right defensive end. In the middle here, you will see Jamal Adams as your weak side linebacker, Landon Roberts as your middle linebacker, and Devin White as your strong side linebacker. You'll notice here on the left side, left corner is going to be Q Blue Kelly. We will see Eric Stokes as the right corner, Jeremy Chin here, the ex-Washington Commander, as your strong safety, and you'll see Isaiah Polamau going to be your free safety for today's contest. This makes up the Las Vegas Raiders defense, and in case you're wondering, well, you know, some of those names sound kind of familiar, but I don't really know who the best players are on this team right now. I will tell you that White has the most total tackles on this team, the strong side linebacker with 87 total tackles. If we look at tackles for loss, that's going to be Max Crosby, who has the most tackles for loss here on the Las Vegas Raiders defense. And Max Crosby also has 5 sacks on the year. 5 sacks on the year. Let's see. He's got a total of 30. He's also got an interception this year. 2 interceptions from Polamau. You know, the defense has some chops, man. The defense has some chops. So this makes up your offense, your defense, and your stats for both of these teams, folks. Looks like we've got about 10 minutes until kickoff. Let's run through the rest of this now. Real quick head-to-head comparison between these two quarterbacks, shall we? I think it's appropriate to do so. Dak Prescott and Geno Smith. Dak Prescott, 319 passing yards compared to 1,844 for Geno. Advantage Dak. Rushing yards, 121 to 88. Advantage Dak. 18 total touchdowns to 11 total touchdowns. Advantage Dak. Interceptions. 12 interceptions to just 6. Again, advantage Dak. We look at completion percentage this year, 69 giggity to 66. Advantage Dak Prescott. Sacks taken, 27 for Geno Smith. Dak Prescott with 15, and Dak has the higher passer rating. In literally every single category this season, Dak Prescott has the advantage here over Geno Smith. Now, for the amount of money that Dak Prescott's getting paid, dude, I think he better be that quarterback. I think he better be that guy. It's good to see the numbers right there. By the way, speaking of seeing the numbers, it's scrolling by at the bottom of the screen right here for you guys. If you are curious for today's spread, the over-under is 49.5. The information scrolling by down there for you. Okay. Now, let's move on to the defensive comparison here. Now, Dallas Cowboys defense, it is bad, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. Cowboys fans, I think we all know this. We kind of just grit our teeth and take it whenever the Cowboys get on defense there. Tough pill to swallow there. But it is what it is. Dallas Cowboys, 31st in yards allowed per game. We look at 31st in yards allowed per game compared to 15th in yards allowed per game. That's a difference of 77 yards. And you might be thinking that that's not a whole lot, but 77 yards is multiple field goals given up extra per game. Almost a touchdown, and depending on field position and kickoff returns, that could be touchdowns. Rushing yards allowed per game, passing yards allowed per game, middle of the table for the Las Vegas Raiders, bottom of the table for the Dallas Cowboys. Turnovers forced, the Dallas Cowboys have single-digit turnovers forced and just 20 sacks on the year. That's 21st in the league. Meanwhile, the Las Vegas Raiders actually not too far ahead of the Dallas Cowboys, but still have an advantage, at least in turnovers forced, not as many sacks. So I do think the Dallas Cowboys should have some success on the offensive side. Bob, what's going on? Kevin, Saltzer, I see you out there. Freedom Boom saying bad is a compliment. Is it, though? Is it, though? What kind of bad are we talking about? What kind of bad are we talking about? Kevin saying it's time for some coffee. So normally I drink Throat Coat. Today I did green tea specifically. That's why you can't really see these. But green tea has like half a cup or like 50 milligrams of caffeine. So with 2 of these, it should be about 1 cup of coffee equivalent to. Try to cover. Got to cover that up. It's going to trip me out, man. It's going to trip me out, man. Okay, so those are the numbers here. James saying, yo, yo, what up, yo, yo? What up, James? What up, goofball? What up, useless Bob? Goofball's in the house. Useless Bob. No face Raider saying, if the Raiders lose tonight, I'm calling out sick for work. Oh, man. All right, guys. That is a defensive comparison. Kickoff in about 5 minutes, y'all. Kickoff in about 5 minutes. Run game comparison. This is not just Javonte Williams. This is also Javonte Williams, Dak Prescott. It's Javonte Williams, Dak Prescott, anybody else who's back there right now, Malik Davis, Jadon Blue, Hunter Lupke, and I guess at one point even Miles Sanders for this Dallas Cowboys run game. This is what the Dallas Cowboys offense looks like on the ground. Now, the Dallas Cowboys are averaging 4.8 yards per rush attempt. That's actually good for top 10 in the NFL. And rushing touchdowns per game, top 10 in the NFL as well, averaging more than 1 rushing touchdown per game. Again, it's not all Javonte Williams, but those are pretty good numbers here if you're looking at the Dallas Cowboys offense and trying to dissect if it's healthy or not. 13th in the league when it comes to rushing yards per game, just outside the top 12. I can live with that. Then we take a look over here at the Las Vegas Raiders, and the Raiders have had some struggles on the ground, even with a top 10 draft pick in the 2025 draft being the first running back off the board. Ashton Genty and Dylan Laub and Raheem Mostert and Zamir White, all of them are baked into these numbers right here. And this team as a whole is averaging 87 rushing yards per game. That is bottom of the table. That is 29th in the league. They are bottom 5 in rushing yards per game, rushing attempts per game, yards per attempt, rushing touchdowns per game. The rushing percentage, guys, you can do what you want with this information here for the rushing yards percentage. Basically, all that's telling you is that 30% of the Raiders rushing, or 30% of both of these teams' total yardage comes on the ground. So it's basically a wash right here. They do live and die through the air, but the Cowboys much more efficient through the air. Let's talk about those numbers. Receiving numbers here. Dallas Cowboys, 3rd in the NFL when it comes to yards per game. Meanwhile, the Las Vegas Raiders, bottom 5, once again, 185 receiving yards per game, 257 receiving yards per game. I think we know who's got the better aerial attack here. The most targets being fed through the air, Dak Prescott just laying it out. Receptions per game as well. And you look at this and you might be like, damn, the Dallas Cowboys, bro, that's awesome. I'll tell you this right now, guys. This is not by choice. You see that Javonte Williams can cook. We see that Javonte Williams can actually run the football. But the Cowboys play from a negative game script a lot. And because of the negative game script, they have to throw the football. Therefore, they see the most targets per game. Therefore, they have the most receptions per game. The real determining factor, in my opinion, for a healthy offense is average yards per reception. And the separation between these two teams is not as much as you think it would be. Not as much as you would think it would be. Now, 182 or 185 yards per game versus 257. I'll take the 257 all day. But if it takes an extra 8 passes to get there, I mean, you do the math. You guys can do the math. Giants were 22-point underdogs in SB against the Pats, okay? In the Super Bowl against the Pats, 22-point up. Oh, wow, I did not know that. Good thing to point out, says Alpha. It's just true. You worried about the Raiders, Nation? Home field advantage. Honestly, man, no. I'm not so worried about the Raiders. But I've made that mistake before. Okay, folks, this game is about to get started. We are about a minute away from kickoff. Really quick, let's run through the Week 12 schedule. By the way, Week 12 pick'ems are available now on the Football Nation website, www.footballnationusa.com. Link in the description below. Again, www.footballnationusa.com. It is Monday night, and nobody won the Week 11 Pick'ems, which means we're doing another raffle today. We are doing another raffle today, and this time we're going to be giving out a Football Nation hoodie, and you won't really be able to see what all of it really looks like out here, but this is what it looks like on the backside. I'm wearing one right now. You won't be able to see it right through the green screen, right? Anyways, it says let's effing go. I'll get you one of those hoodies. It is a zipping hoodie. It is a zipper hoodie, so it's not one that you can put your hands together in the pockets, but that is what we are raffling away today. This is going to be one of our bigger raffles for this week. It is Week 12 coming up after this game, but Week 11, if you played in the Pick'ems, by the way, in case you're curious, you got to play the weekly Pick'ems to be eligible for the weekly raffles. Week 11, we had about 190 participants in Week 11. So there are 190 people eligible to win the prizes. It is free to play. Just go to the website, footballnationusa.com. Okay, enough about that. Rules and all that stuff is on the website. If you have questions, I promise you the website will answer all of that. Just go there. I promise it'll point you in the right direction. Let's talk about next week and the next football game that we will be covering on this channel. After tonight's game, we're going back to the Buffalo Bills. It's going to be Buffalo at Houston. This will be Thursday, November 20th. This will be my birthday stream. My birthday is on the 21st. So Thursday, November 20th, I'm going to do something here. I don't know. I might have a little cheesecake. You guys might catch me sipping on a whiskey rock or something like that during that day. Going to be the only time I'm going to really let loose this season, but this will be my birthday stream, and I'm excited for that one for Thursday Night Football. I'm an Eagles fan, but I'm rooting for the Cowboys tonight. That's unusual, my friend. Thanks for checking in, Christopher. Let's go. He says, let's get it. Let's get it, Christopher. Let's get it. Okay, I knew you were a bit of a turkey, says Jana. I know. A bit of a turkey. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. This is not Thanksgiving, though. This is not the Thanksgiving game, guys. Week 13 will be the Thanksgiving games. But in Week 12, I'll bring that super chat back up in a moment. In Week 12, we will be covering the Colts and the Chiefs, the Eagles and the Cowboys. So I don't think you'll be saying the same thing next week, Christopher. Yeah, it'll be Eagles and Cowboys next week, big dog. So we'll be going head-to-head, and I'll be covering Sunday Night Football as well, plus Monday night. I'll bring this up in just a minute. Monday Night Football getting started. Here we are lined up for the kickoff. There is the opening kick, and the Dallas Cowboys will return the 25. We'll call that about the 27-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for Dallas with 14:53 on the board. Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking the field to start this game. So Dak and the Cowboys going to start with possession. Let's refresh all of our slides and get everything where it needs to go. Okay. Drive chart. I got 2 drive charts. I'll get the stats in just a moment. Single back formation, 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys at their own 26-yard line. Dak Prescott will take the snap and hand this off to Javonte Williams. Williams to the left-hand side. He picks up 3. It's a 2nd down. 2nd down and 7. Maybe a 2nd down and 8. Modest gain right there on the left-hand side. Raiders managed to plug the hole. Giggity. Okay. Refresh this page as well. There we go. Let's get our information out here for you. That was the first play of the game, ladies and gentlemen. That was the first play of the game. It's a 2nd down and 8 on my TV screen. Dak Prescott with motion on the field. It's Kevontae Turpin on the move. The snap and a handoff. Another carry. And this time it will be let's call it a 3-yard gain. On 2nd down and 7, on 2nd down and 8, a 3-yard gain makes it 3rd down and 5. So 3rd down. Dallas already facing a quick 3rd down here. Let's see if the Cowboys can convert. Why aren't they starting CeeDee Lamb, says Courtney. Well, CeeDee Lamb will get something. I only need 40 yards out of him. Waiting for the snap, Dak Prescott drops back. Dak in a shotgun formation. Takes it. Dak surveys. Dak looking right. Dak looking left. Dak scrambles to the right-hand side. He's on the move. Flag coming in. Dak will wind up and throw. It's almost picked off. It stops the clock with 13:33. There's a flag on the play. Let's find out what this one is. 3 and out, says no face Raider. That's probably going to be the case. Max Crosby was focused on the camera. They're going to call this a holding on the offense. The penalty is declined. The incomplete pass will bring up a 4th down, and it's 4th down and 5. They're calling it 4th down and 4. Don't know how you move 1 yard on an incomplete pass, but okay. So Brian Anger getting ready to punt this thing away. Run the ball, says Steve Barker. Great start, says Sean. Yeah, Sean, it's going to be a long day. Trey Tucker lined up to return this kick. I actually didn't see CeeDee Lamb out there at all. That's concerning. Again, I only need 40 yards out of him. Trey Tucker returns from the 25 out to the 30, down at about the 31-yard line. 1st and 10, a change of possession. And here come the Las Vegas Raiders to try and put together some sort of attack against this pretty porous Dallas Cowboys defense. Country Kiss is saying, I have CeeDee Lamb, but I'm also playing against him in a different league. I know that feeling. So you want just enough for you to win, but not enough for them to win. Kind of a bittersweet spot to be in when you see him score. 13 minutes and 21 seconds. The Las Vegas Raiders starting their first drive of Monday Night Football with Geno Smith under center at the 31-yard line. A snap, a little play action. Geno going to wind up and throw. Catch is made upfield. Brock Bowers down to the 49-yard line. That's good for 18 yards. It's a 1st down, Las Vegas Raiders. 1st down. That's going to be a problem. Brock Bowers going to eat today. I'm telling you, Bowers going to have himself a day. Bowers is a monster, says Bobby Light. Yeah, Bobby. Bowers is a monster for sure. 1st and Bowers. Bowers, 1st down, says No Face Raider. 49-yard line, Las Vegas. Approaching midfield here after just one play. A snap and a handoff left-hand side. Gene T is wrapped up in his leg. Kind of gets folded up there. Let's see if he's okay. Dropped by Malik Hooker. That'll go down as a tackle for a loss. And the Dallas Cowboys managed to get a stop there on 1st down at 2nd and 11. 2nd down and 11. Good tackle there by Malik Hooker to bring down Ashton Genty. It's Genty, not Gene T, like green tea. I know. Raiders fans got on me last time I covered you guys. Malik Hooker finally back, active off of injured reserve for the first time in a long time. Motion on the field right now. Looks like the Raiders out here. Looks like Tyler Lockett lined up in the slot. Geno looks the opposite way, delivers this pass out to Trey Tucker on the left-hand side. 2nd down and 11. It's a 4-yard grab. It's a 3rd down and 7. 3rd down. Trey Tucker down at the Dallas Cowboys 48-yard line after the 4-yard gain. Raiders in Cowboys territory, still in no man's land. I don't think Carlson can kick it from here at the 48-yard line. Geno Smith in a shotgun with a man standing to his left. Geno under center, steps up to the line, makes a quick audible, shouts something at the butt of the center, then he backs up, waits for it, takes it, dropping back against the 4-man rush. Geno Smith runs out of time. Geno Smith breaks the tackle. Brock Bowers on the other side. No, that is actually Michael Mayer who makes the grab, but it's not going to be enough to convert. It's a 1-yard pickup and a good stop here this time. Looks like Donovan Wilson was in on the play, and Kenneth Murray also in on that play. So great job by the Dallas Cowboys defense. It is going to be a catch. It is going to be 1-yard pickup, and we are going to see a Las Vegas Raiders punt here. They're going to punt this thing away. Cowboys going to get the football back for the first time in a long time. The Dallas Cowboys defense gets off the field. That feels good. Cowboys defense able to get off the field. Here's the boot. This one goes away. This one is going to be fielded. Looks like a beautiful punt there after all, and the Raiders will pin the Dallas Cowboys inside the 5-yard line at the 4. 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys at the 4-yard line. Cowboys now take over, and they've got 96 yards before they find pay dirt. Didn't know you were a Cowboys fan, says Jordan. Yeah, Jordan, I hope that we can still be friends, man. Didn't cover a Dallas Cowboys game last week, so if you discovered the channel last week, you probably didn't have any idea, which is fair. But yes, I am a Dallas Cowboys fan. I know a lot of us can be pretty obnoxious, but I'm just here to keep you guys entertained, man. That's all it is. Let's get this sack right here, says No Face Raider. All right, guys, the chat. I asked you in the chat, who will win this game? Looks like 70% of the chat rolling with the Dallas Cowboys today. Appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this live stream. Whether you are a Cowboys fan or a Raiders fan, I want you guys to know that you are still a part of Football Nation. And even though we are on opposite sides of the field today, we share that common thread here with the love of football. So, with that being said, let's talk some trash about other teams. I'm kidding. Let's not do that. I am curious, though, who is your NFL team? Who is your NFL team? It may not be either of these. Maybe your team won, but let's find out who you guys are playing in Week 12. In Week 12, looks like the Jacksonville Jaguars first to come in right here with Laney. Laney checks in for the Jaguars. Jaguars at Cardinals. Vikings at Packers. That'll be a good one. Hail to the Redskins. Looks like the Washington Commanders are going to have a game. Actually, they're on bye for the first time. Looks like San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco 49ers, they've got Monday Night Football against the Carolina Panthers. So, Panthers, I see Jordan for the Patriots. New England Patriots got a game against the Bengals. Bengals don't have Burrow back just yet, but eventually, and maybe they'll be there soon. Nola, New Orleans, for the first time in a long time, a New Orleans Saints fan has checked into the house. What's up, New Orleans Saints fans out here? Saints, you've got the Falcons. Falcons are sputtering. Someone just checked in for the Jets. I see Jets versus Baltimore Ravens coming up in Week 12. Do you guys know who your matchups are next week? If you don't, here they are. Dolphins, Broncos, Chargers, Commanders, all on bye week. Bills, Texans, Thursday football. Football Nation will cover Colts and Chiefs, Eagles, Cowboys, Buccaneers, Rams, and then Monday Night Football next week, Panthers and 49ers. Here comes the opening play on this drive for the Dallas Cowboys from the 4-yard line. It's a handoff to Javonte Williams, and he will go forward for about a 9-yard pickup, 2nd down and 1. 2nd down here, it'll start the clock, moves the football from the 4 out to about the 14, the 13-yard line. 2nd down and 1, football at the 13. Break! Dak breaks the huddle here. And in a single back formation, Javonte Williams is behind Dak Prescott. Here's the snap. Javonte gets the carry. Javonte straight up the middle here, up the gut, will pick up about 3 yards on that 2nd down and 1. That will be enough for a Dallas Cowboys first down. First down for the boys. That bug is going to get got. I need a bug zapper. I got a bug zapper. I'm going to get you, bug. There's a bug floating over here. I'm going to go get it. 1st and 10. 9:30 left to go. In case you couldn't tell, my attention deficit is there. Offset I formation. Motion on the field from Hunter Lupke. It's going to be a play action. They're bringing the blitz, but Dak has plenty of time, and the time runs out. He throws this into the ground. It looks like they're saying he fumbled it. Max Crosby might have just forced a fumble here. Oh, my goodness. I think Crosby forced a fumble, and the Cowboys might have just got the football taken away from them. Let's find out what the call is. 9:11 left to go. Dak Prescott saying he threw that football. But let's see. Dak not coming off the field yet. Let's watch it one more time. Dak's arm. Ooh, I think that is going to go down as a football. Max Crosby was wrapping that thing up the whole way through. Dak took too long. CeeDee Lamb was trying to get open upfield there. Next thing you know, Dak Prescott's already getting crushed. Football pops out. This could be Raiders football. Let's see where they mark it. It is a turnover here, guys. Looks like the Raiders are going to get the football. And they take over inside the red zone. It's a first down for Las Vegas. So the Raiders take the football back. They're going to take a look at this. Dak was throwing that forward. This is actually being reviewed right now here, folks. So let's see if this is going to stand. And it is. So never mind. No review. There is the offense for Las Vegas. We've got multiple players on the move to the right side of the screen going down to the bottom here. Geno Smith from the 15-yard line. Las Vegas on offense after a forced turnover there from Max Crosby against the blitz. Geno Smith gets the same treatment as he is bagged by Dallas here. There is Kenny Clark getting the first bag of the day for the Dallas Cowboys. Kenny Clark gets the stop. That backs them up at 2nd down and 17. So the first play here for the Las Vegas Raiders was a 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. It's now a 2nd down and 17 from the 22. This pushes them outside of the red zone. A 4-man rush comes in. A look to the right-hand side, the left-hand side. And Ashton Genty is popped and pushed out of bounds by Shamar James. It brings up a 3rd down and 11 after a 6-yard pickup by Ashton Genty on the left-hand side. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Football Nation. Okay, we got some newbies in the house. Broken TVs, question mark? I don't know, maybe. Probably a lot of people dealing with some reason or another. We've got people watching this live stream, and I am thankful for it. 3rd down and 12. 8 minutes left to go. Motion this time as Brock Bowers goes to the bottom of the screen. We've got trips on the right-hand side, and Geno Smith takes the snap. 4-man rush, a shot to the end zone, intended for Trey Tucker. That pass is incomplete. It brings up a 4th down, and the Dallas Cowboys get another stop. Here comes the field goal unit here. So Carlson going to come in. Vibe here beats the actual broadcast experience. Let's go, Ritzik. The Ritzik in the house. Appreciate you, my friend. Cheers, cheers, cheers to you. Appreciate that super chat. I hope the community is here as well. Appreciate that $2 super chat, my friend. It's a 35-yard field goal attempt from Daniel Carlson. Raiders, 35 yards out. Let's see if they can knock it back. From the left hash, the snap, the kick, it's up, it's good. And the Las Vegas Raiders will be the first team to score today. Why am I not surprised by that? Okay, the score is now 3-0 with 7:55 left to go. 3-0 with 7:55 here left to go in the first quarter. We'll reset you, and the Cowboys will be getting possession here shortly. Okay, folks, Dallas Cowboys, Las Vegas Raiders going head-to-head right now. My team is Raiders, says John Adoha. What's going on, John Adoha? Or Adoja. Cheers to you. Rake Flyer is in the house. Alien saying boo. MJ saying Geno Smith is booty cheeks. All right, brother. I get you, man. You're saying he's booty cheeks. That's okay. I'm watching TV at home, but I just like being here, listening to you calling the games. Don't know. I just feel a sense of community here, says Kali. See, this is what we are trying to foster right there. What Kali is saying right here, that's exactly what – that's the mission. That's the whole point of this. I want everyone to feel a sense of community. I want to be able to provide something to you guys, man. I'm not going to go ahead and just go down that lane there because I think you guys feel the right energy that we're putting out on this channel. And I think birds of the same feather flock together. So I do appreciate you guys being here. Let's take a look at the future. I know this early in the game right now, but we are approaching the midway point of the first quarter. Let's do the Dallas Cowboys first. Dallas Cowboys have a matchup, looks like on the 23rd next week, ladies and gentlemen. Dallas Cowboys hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. Then on Thanksgiving, we got a matchup against the Chiefs. That's not going to be an easy one. And 1 week after that, we're going to play the Detroit Lions, where the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions have kind of had a bit of a rivalry, one getting pulled this way over here and having the officials throw that flag on an illegal man, ineligible receiver downfield, that whole Dan Skipper thing, and the Detroit Lions, who are still salty about that. So tough. Like literally, we are playing Super Bowl defending champion, 3-time Super Bowl Patrick Mahomes, the Detroit Lions, who actually just fell outside of the playoffs, the Minnesota Vikings, who were in the postseason last year, although they do have a new quarterback, and the LA Chargers, who are right now in the postseason. The Dallas Cowboys are going to have to punch above their weight class to win some of these games. And they need to show with a win here today that they've got what it takes. It starts with this get-right game to build a little bit of confidence. Let's see where they go from here. Commercial break is over. We are getting back to the action after the field goal, which I never put 3 points on the board. After the field goal here for the Las Vegas Raiders, the score is now 3-0. Here is the kickoff. This one goes back to Dallas, and we do get a return from the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30, spins and drop down right there. That's going to be, looks like Kevontae Turpin takes this to the Dallas Cowboys 31-yard line. Cowboys start their drive with 7:50 on the clock. Okay, so tough games ahead. That's true, Z-Cam. Tough games ahead. 1st and 10. Dallas Cowboys at the 31-yard line. I'm looking for something here for CeeDee Lamb. We've got a shotgun formation. CeeDee Lamb, the focal point right here, as the camera pans over to Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott in the shotgun takes it. The blitz comes in. A wind up and a catch by George Pickens on the right-hand side. Pickens, good for 12 yards. Pickens, good for a Dallas Cowboys. First down. First down for Dallas out to the 43-yard line. This starts the clock here. Pickens, number 3, on a quick slant route, makes the grab as he's wrestled down to the ground by Wilson. Excuse me, who made that tackle right there? Looks like Starks. Eric Stokes. It was Eric Stokes who made the tackle here, the man out of Georgia. So, 1st and 10, motion on the field. This time Jake Ferguson goes to the left-hand side to block, and the block for Jake Ferguson ends up pushing the pile a little bit here. 3-yard gain on 1st and 10 makes it a 2nd down and 7. Football to the Dallas Cowboys 46-yard line. Batman family, that's what it's all about. 7 minutes here left to go. A 2nd down and 7. The Dallas Cowboys with the football as they approach midfield from their own 46. Las Vegas Raiders lining up right here against the Dallas Cowboys, and they are showing blitz, but they will actually blitz. Here's Dak Prescott. He'll wind up and throw. Hunter Luepke makes the grab, and the fullback gets inside the 40. Luepke, good for 15 yards. That's good for a Dallas Cowboys. First down. First down for the Dallas Cowboys. 1st and 10 with 6:30 here left to go. Dak Prescott, I don't know what he's doing here, whatever this move is, but it looks like he's about to bust a move. Here's a snap and a handoff to the right-hand side. Javonte Williams going to break through multiple tackles here and pick up 8 yards, call it 7 on that 1st and 10 from the Las Vegas, gosh, where are they now? They're at the 32-yard line. They were at the 40 just a moment ago. So this brings up a 2nd down and 3 after a 7-yard pickup. 5:57, single back formation. Football at the 32-yard line. Motion to the bottom of the screen, looking that way. A wind up and a throw. It's swatted down as CeeDee Lamb had just beat a man in the secondary there. Dak Prescott tries to go that way, but the pass is swatted down at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 3 after the incomplete pass. Good job by Booker to get a hand up on it. So Thomas Booker, the 4th, that defensive tackle out of Stanford, got his hand up on the play, managed to break it up. We've got a 3rd down and 3 at the Las Vegas 32, well inside of Brandon Aubrey field goal range. CeeDee Lamb nowhere to be found yet in this one. 3rd down and 3, looking to the right, looking to the left. Dak Prescott on the scramble. He'll wind up and throw. He should have thrown short there because Ryan Flournoy was open beyond the line to gain. But the incomplete pass brings up a 4th down and 3. And another big stop here for the Las Vegas Raiders. Okay, Las Vegas Raiders. Okay, Cowboys, the drive stalls out. But we are in field goal range, and we know that Brandon Aubrey is a gift to the Dallas Cowboys. Here comes a 50-yard field goal attempt for the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey from the right hash. Going to line this thing up. Going to step off to the side as he gets ready. Here comes the snap. Here comes the kick from the right hash. 50 yards out. It is straight down the middle. And the Dallas Cowboys will put 3 points on the board. The score is all tied up 3-3. It is Monday Night Football here. ESPN Monday Night Football, ABC Monday Night Football, whatever you want to call it. Mario, is anyone in the running for the Pick'ems? No, Eric Dexter. We are going to be raffling off a prize today. We are going to be raffling off a prize today because we don't have any winners for the Week 11 Pick'ems that were just brought up here by Eric. So at the end of this game, guys, don't go anywhere. If you played the Pick'ems last week, stick around. We are doing the raffle for everyone who played last week in the Pick'ems. We are raffling off the very Football Nation jersey that I'm wearing. It's not going to be the actual one that I'm wearing here, but I will send you a copy of the one that I'm wearing. If you're curious on how to play, guys, if you're curious on how to play, there's a link in the description down below, or you can check out footballnationusa.com. The USA part is super important because the football that they play overseas is a very different kind of football. So footballnationusa.com. By the way, someone did also send me a message. They said that I had a glitch or a bug in some of my trivia quizzes. If you guys see bugs or anything like that, just if you're randomly perusing the website, ping me. Let me know in an email address. If you find something out there, man, I'll make the change as soon as I can. I do appreciate you for letting me know that some of those questions were giving you some funky answer choices right there. Hundreds of questions to cycle through. You can practice your trivia. We've got ourselves a new member. Welcome to First Down, Mr. C.R. Husa. Carusa? C.R. Husa? What's going on? What up, man? Hussa. Is that Hussa? I don't know, man, but every day I'm hustling. I know it's shuffling. Football, says DJ Gene. Okay, your energy reminds me of Pete Gross announcing the Seahawks games on the radio in the 80s. Thanks for the entertainment. Well, cheers to you, Sir Plus Purs. Cheers to you, my friend. Sir Plus Purs. You know, if you remove the plus from your name right there, Sir Purr is actually the name of the mascot for the for those Carolina Panthers. Yeah, the Carolina Panthers mascot name is Sir Purr, just so you know. But Mr. Sir Plus Purr, cheers to you. Thank you for that, man. Thank you, Steve G. See you guys out here in the chat. Next, since I've been drinking, I have seen bugs. Oh, man, I'm sure you have. Winning the zip-up, not jersey. Yes, that is correct, country. It is the zip-up, not the jersey. That is correct. Here is the kickoff and the return. Out past the 25-yard line, down at the 27. It's a 1st and 10 coming up here. So 1st and 10 now coming up for the Las Vegas Raiders after the Dallas Cowboys knocked back that 50-yard field goal. Las Vegas taking over here with about 5.5 left to go in this quarter. About 5.5 left to go in this quarter. Maybe some change here. Thank you, Courtney, for the update. You do the besh. Cheers to that, Houston. John, bro, that is savage, bro. Come on, John. Why you got to be so savage? 1st and 10. A wind up and a throw. The catch is made upfield. This time looks like a big gain to the right-hand side. That's going to be a catch from Jack Besh. Somebody just mentioning Besh. Besh makes a big grab for 19 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas Raiders 1st down. Jack Besh with his first reception of the day on the run to the right-hand side. Geno Smith running out, getting flushed out to that side. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bug. I actually didn't squash you. I swear I'm going to get it, and I'm going to put it on camera so you can see I'm not crazy. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Here's the snap, a little play action from the 46. Going to throw a beautiful dart upfield. Catch is going to be made, and this time, oh my goodness, Brock Bowers for another 16 across the 40-yard line in Dallas Cowboys territory. Down at the 38. It's a 1st down, Las Vegas. And the Raiders inside of Cowboys territory are moving effectively on this drive. Cowboys defense going back to Cowboys defense ways. Donovan Wilson there to make the stop. 1st and 10. With 4:20 left to go, you know what that means. With 4:20 left to go, a single back formation for Las Vegas from the 38-yard line in Cowboys territory. Going to air this one out. Another catch made upfield. This time it's going to be a big catch. It is Thomas who makes the grab. Thomas who makes the grab for the Las Vegas Raiders. Ian Thomas, the big tight end, number 80, 29 years of age. Not a man that gets a lot of targets. So Ian Thomas making a huge catch, and this takes us inside the red zone to the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 inside the red zone. The Las Vegas Raiders are looking to score. 1st and 10. Ashton Ginty in a shotgun formation standing to the right of Geno Smith. Geno takes the snap. He fakes the toss to the right. He will end up throwing it to the right, and Ginty will be pushed backwards. He will lose 4 yards on the reception. He does make the grab, but it's a 2nd down and 14. Cowboys getting a good red zone stop right there, pushing them back out past the 20 to the 21. 2nd down and 14 for the Las Vegas Raiders. They are at the Dallas Cowboys 21-yard line. They are at the Dallas Cowboys 21-yard line. DeMarvion Overshown on the field tonight for the first time since Week 14, 2024. Great to have him back. Let's see if he can make a big play here. There's the snap. A 4-man rush coming in, looking to the right, throwing to the right. It's jarred loose right there. DaRon Bland making sure Trey Tucker can't get his hands on that one. Pass is incomplete. 3rd down. Coming up now. Good job by number 26 in DaRon Bland. It literally instantly made contact with Trey Tucker's gloves, and DaRon Bland was there in an instant. Popped that ball loose. If the Raiders win next stream, you have to wear a Jalen Hurts jersey. That's good, Burrowhead. That's good, but I will never sell my soul. Here we go, empty backfield, 21-yard line. The snap comes in and a blitz coming in. Geno Smith going to get wrapped up, and he'll be dropped by the Cowboys defense. Let's go as Houston gets the bag there. The Dallas Cowboys get a stop. That is courtesy of Houston on the play. James Houston, our 3rd-string left defensive end, came in because someone needed a breather, and he managed to bring down Geno Smith. It's a 4th down and 20 now. 4th down and 20, and a 45-yard field goal now coming up for Daniel Carlson. 4th down and 20. Add a little bit of time right now. Carlson from the right hash will kick this up. This one going to go so close to missing, but it is good. And the Raiders will put 3 more points on the board. Okay, the Raiders cap off the drive with the field goal here. The score is now 6-3. We've seen 3 field goals. Nobody able to score more than 3 points at a time in this one. Let's see, I guess, where the Raiders go from here, and if the Dallas Cowboys can recover. I don't feel like it's that dire of a situation just yet. I don't feel like the Dallas Cowboys are out of this race by any means, but giving up points, I'm okay with the Cowboys giving up 6 total, right, in the first quarter, because normally they give up 14 points in the first quarter. Still, though, at this rate, if the Raiders continue to put up 6 points every quarter, they'll score 24 points by the end of this game, and the Dallas Cowboys have only managed to muster up 3 points after the first 13 minutes of game. Okay, come on, Dak, says Jermaine Event. That's what I'm saying, Jermaine. I'm saying come on, Dak. Field goal is okay, says Marvin Merriman. I'm okay with that, too. mateys, says Steve. What up, Steve? CMC. See you later. Welcome into the chat. MJ, K2 is in here. Iron Wolf saying so far the defense looks good for both teams. Rashad Gaines saying the Raiders are 100. Cowboys not focused. Raiders are 100. Cowboys not focused. Rashad Gaines, thanks for checking in. I don't believe it, says Vontae Leroy. I'm always watching, says Carson Marine. Okay, that's the issue, says D. Chappie. Yeah, dude, it really is. Cowboys in a situation right now. It's mayhem in here. Oh, my goodness, mayhem in the house. Mayhem ensuing here. Appreciate you. Looks like Dawn has checked in. Detroit Grit has checked in. Holden, Cheese Brew. What up, Cheese Brew? Welcome back, my friend. We got Jacob checking in. Our secondary is trash, says Nate Brewer. You're not wrong, dude. You are not wrong. O-line for both teams is concerning, says Ave Army Joe. It's C's time. I mean, I'm telling you, man. Thank you very much, Jeremy Slade. Cheers to you, sir. Geno is no ninja. He's more like a meteor man. I don't even know what that means there, Quintus Collier. Cowboy diehard fan since Staubach, Mario. Let's go, James. How about that Jason Witten jersey? Those are my days there, man. Those are my days. Okay, folks, commercial break is over. Thank you guys for chatting with me. Happy Cowboys Day, says Carson Marine. Thank you. Let's just keep it under 47, says Cole Brew. All right, man. Dak is overrated like Tua, says MJ. Where is CeeDee? That's a great question. I really only need 40 yards out of him. I really only need 38 yards out of him. Cavante Turpin gets the kickoff here. Turpin past the 31 this time, down to the 32-yard line. Call it the 33. It's a 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Dallas Cowboys regain possession. First quarter looks like coming to an end here. We'll see a couple more plays before the end of the first quarter. They're already highlighting Monday Night Football for next week. We did that as well. Tommy Braskett, thank you. Cheers to you, Tommy. Appreciate that very much. Appreciate that. Ooh, Raiders want win kicking field goals, says Zach. Yeah, we saw how not kicking field goals definitely hurt the Detroit Lions yesterday. Little play action here on 1st and 10 from the 32. Open space. George Pickens, nobody near him, makes the grab from the 32. Down at the 50-yard line. That's Dallas Cowboys picking up a 1st down. And Dak Prescott doing this right now. I'm not kidding. He's literally walking up the field doing some weird thing with his arms. They must know what it is. I don't. Hurry up offense, no huddle. So clearly they knew what was going on. 1st and 10. Dak will wind up and throw. Connects with George Pickens again. From the 50 to the 34 for another 16 yards. Another Dallas Cowboys 1st down. And George Pickens, 3 targets, 3 receptions, 46 yards. As long as the Cowboys win, feed the man. I just need 40. I just need 40 out of CeeDee. That's it. But George Pickens on the other side of that pass. Good grab for him inside the 35. Down at the 34, it's a 1st and 10. Motion from Jalen Tolbert. Here's the snap. This time it'll be a handoff. Looks like Lupke's going to get the carry. It's actually Davis. So Davis for the Dallas Cowboys. Malik Davis going to pick up a few yards here. I got to update a roster number. Malik Davis gets the carry. He picks up 5 yards on the play. It's now a 2nd down. 33 seconds left to go, folks. My apologies for the clock operation there. That's on me. But the clock is ticking once again, and it is very close to accurate at this point. Dak Prescott, quick point into the defense right now. Just outside the red zone. It's a snap and a handoff. This goes to the right-hand side, and Javonte Williams on 2nd down and 5 will pick up 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas Cowboys 1st down, and that will be the final play of the first quarter as this quarter comes to an end. So when we get back from the commercial break that we are currently in, the Dallas Cowboys will have a fresh new set of downs. It'll be a 1st and 10 to open up the second quarter, and the Cowboys are at the Las Vegas Raiders 18-yard line inside the red zone. So inside the red zone right now, we took a quick look at the Dallas Cowboys' upcoming schedule. Let's take a quick look at the Las Vegas Raiders' upcoming schedule. You'll notice here that there is a lot of travel for Las Vegas. They are at home right now. They'll be at home next week, but that'll be like the last time that they don't have to travel somewhere. So they'll be in Las Vegas. They go to Los Angeles. That's a short trip here in Week 13. They go back to Las Vegas to host the Broncos. Then they fly out to Philly. Then they go from Philly and they go to Houston. So a little bit of travel right here. We'll see how this affects the Las Vegas Raiders. None of these games are in a primetime slot. And out of these 5 games on the slate, I don't believe we have the Raiders lined up for any of these games over the next 5 weeks. So unless somehow, some way, the Las Vegas Raiders make the playoffs, I do believe this will be the last Las Vegas Raiders game I cover this season. Or unless they do something really cool and then end up be fighting for a postseason spot here towards Week 16, 17, or 18, then maybe we'll follow the closest storylines for those. Let's see, or at least a miracle, says Keith. Okay, so you guys can see this. Raiders-Browns, honestly, the Browns might win that game. Chargers should win. Broncos should win. Eagles should win. Texans should win as well, but you never know. You never know. Right now, the Raiders are up above the Dallas Cowboys, but that's not really saying a whole lot these days now, is it? Okay, folks, those of you who are new to the channel, those of you who missed this earlier, here is your NFL playoff picture. It is the end of the first quarter. When we get back, just a reminder, it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys on the Las Vegas 18-yard line. But until that moment comes, here is the playoff picture. So the Broncos now officially at the top of the table. Broncos, Patriots, Colts, Steelers. This is the top of every division. After that, you've got Bills, Chargers, Jaguars. You'll notice there are no Texans. There are no Ravens. There are no Kansas City Chiefs. There are no Bengals in the postseason here in 2025. And if we look at the NFC, a huge, huge loss yesterday for the Detroit Lions, who are sitting in second place, and they literally dropped from second place to 8th place in the NFC after that loss to the Eagles. Anyways, we'll get back to this in a moment. We are inside the red zone. Dak Prescott takes the snap, looks to the end zone, shoots to Pickens, a one-handed grab. They're going to say he was out of bounds on it. 2nd down and 10. Incomplete pass as Pickens was out of bounds as he made the grab. Definitely did not get both feet down, but an amazing grab by George Pickens nevertheless. He looks at Dak and goes, this much, man, by this much. 2nd down. Dak Prescott in the huddle right now. Pickens gets his orders. CeeDee Lamb to the bottom of the screen. Break. Okay. Cowboys. 2nd and 10. Play clock down to 7. Dak looks over here, motions over, and we're waiting for the snap. There it is, dropping back, looking right, looking to CeeDee Lamb, wide open in the end zone, and I will take it. Touchdown, CeeDee Lamb! CeeDee Lamb going to put 6 points on the board for the Dallas Cowboys. It's an 18-yard receiving touchdown, and my night is good to go, man. My night is good to go. That's really all I needed for my win in fantasy, and I will eat that up, man. Let's go. Dak Prescott connects with CeeDee Lamb for 18 yards. Lamb, his 2nd receiving touchdown of the year. Can you believe that? This scoring drive, 6 plays, 68 yards. It only took 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Here's the extra point attempt. The kick is up. The kick is good. The score is now 10-6. Dallas Cowboys have taken the lead for the first time today. Let's see how much they will pile on at this point. We go to another commercial break. So since we are in a commercial break and since my fantasy score was just set right there, that's exactly what I needed. Let's see if I can help you out and paint the clear picture here for the fantasy scores across this game. So Dak Prescott has completed 5 of 9 passes for 79 passing yards, 1 passing touchdown. That's good for 7 fantasy points in full point PPR formats. Javonte Williams, 7 rushing attempts, 38 rushing yards, has yet to find the end zone, creeping up on 4 fantasy points, 3.8 if you're doing decimal points in your scoring system. George Pickens leads the way for the Dallas Cowboys wide receivers as far as receiving yards goes. George Pickens, 4 targets, 3 receptions, good for 46. He's got 7 fantasy points in full point PPR formats. We look at CeeDee Lamb. 2 targets. His first reception was good for 18 yards and a touchdown. We just watched that happen. That gave me 8 fantasy points right there. 7.5 for half-point PPR formats. I'll take it, man. Touchdown, CeeDee Lamb, 8 fantasy points there. And then, of course, Hunter Lupke with 2. Jalen Tolbert, nothing. Jake Ferguson, nothing. That's the Cowboys offense. Let's take a look at the other side here. We're about to see the offense take the field for this Raiders team. Geno Smith, 8 out of 10 for 80 yards. He's got just 3 fantasy points today. Ashton Jeanty, oh, man. If you are an Ashton Jeanty owner, your boy has 1 rushing attempt for -1 yards. Yes, that is true. Ashton Jeanty, 1 rushing attempt, -1 yards. Brock Bowers leads the way here for the Las Vegas Raiders. 2 targets, 2 receptions, 35 yards. He's been looking good in this contest, and I think that if the Raiders want a chance to win, Geno Smith needs to find number 89 with a little more frequency here. A big catch today from Jack Besh. Besh, 1 target, 1 reception for 19 yards. Ian Thomas, the big tight end, opposite of Brock Bowers there. He had 1 target, 1 reception, good for 20. Bowers with 5 fantasy points. Jack Besh with 2. Ian Thomas with 3. Ashton Jeanty with 2. Geno Smith with 3. Michael Mayer with 1 in full point PPR formats. Trey Tucker nowhere to be found right now. Okay, commercial break is about over here. And if I said all of that information way too fast, lucky for you, I've got all the stats right here as well. I did not kill that bug. I need to get it. Okay. Second quarter about to get started here. Some of y'all getting weird saying Marvin Merriman, uh-oh. Here's the kickoff, folks. This one goes back. This one returned from about the 12. The 20, the 25, the 30. There's a little space there, but he's brought down at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Coming up now for the Las Vegas Raiders. 14 minutes and 47 seconds left to go. We'll put that on the clock. It's a 1st and 10 at the Las Vegas 31. Brandon Aubrey kicks 53 yards from the Dallas Cowboys 35. Looks like Raheem Mostert was the man who brought it out. So 1st and 10. DeMarvion Overshown has been in on 10 snaps tonight for the Dallas Cowboys and has 1 tackle today. He's not on the field right now for this Cowboys defense. Cowboys defense not showing any kind of blitz or pressure, but they do blitz on the play. And here goes Geno Smith slipping through the pocket. He will scramble and give himself up after a gain of about 8. Call it a 7-yard scramble, 2nd down and 3. Good job by Geno Smith to get through that because the blitz came in. They disguised that well. Okay, Eberflus defense able to disguise a blitz. That's cool. That's cool. Here comes a big super chat from T. Fishes. Thank you, my friend. Hoping people would give a little so you can take a day off and enjoy it with the family. Thanks, T. Fishes. I appreciate that, man. Pistol formation motion, a snap, a handoff. This time to the left-hand side, Ashton Genty not on the play. It is Raheem Mostert who gets a 5-yard carry on 2nd down and 3. And the result of that is a 1st down, Las Vegas. 1st down, Las Vegas Raiders. T. Fishes, there's a word in there. You said off? Take a day off. What's that? Kidding. 13 minutes and 43 seconds left to go. Thank you, T. Fishes, for that super chat, man. That does help get me towards that goal. 13 and a half, 1st and 10 from the 42. A 4-man rush coming in. Geno Smith looking to trade Tucker. Cannot connect on 1st and 10. Pass is incomplete. 2nd down and 10. It stops the clock with 13:29. Incomplete pass. 2nd down. 2nd down. What's going on, Alicia? Welcome back. Alicia's back for another round of Football Nation. We got Vontae Leroy in the house, back for more. One Patriots fan. A lot of you guys, man, y'all are here for the first time this year, and I'm starting to recognize a lot of your names. Thanks for coming back time and time again, guys. A big carry here for Ashton Genty on 2nd down and 10 from the Las Vegas 42 out to the Dallas Cowboys 47. That's going to be good for 12 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas Raiders. 1st down. 1st down, Las Vegas. Sarihani, another one right there. Houston is back again. A lot of y'all, man. This is awesome. It's great to see y'all back for more, man. To keep leaving those chats in there, I do see those chats. 1st and 10. 47-yard line, Las Vegas Raiders with it. Pressure coming in. Geno gets rid of it. Dropped pass there. Ashton Genty, no good. Stops the clock with 12:47. 2nd down and 10. Football stays at the Dallas Cowboys 47. I think they're actually between the 47 and the 46. Sometime in there. Somewhere in there. Okay, Raiders. Inside of Dallas Cowboys territory. Across midfield at the 46-47 line. It's a 2nd down and 10. The clock has stopped with 12:47, and Geno Smith sends Ashton Genty back. A 4-man rush. The blitz. They dial up a late blitz, and down goes Geno Smith. Back inside of Las Vegas Raiders zone territory. And this will be a 9-yard bag, and the Dallas Cowboys defense shows up Quinnen Williams. You can see that smile on Jerry Jones's face. Quinnen Williams making a play. Welcome to the Dallas Cowboys, my guy. Number 92, getting his first sack wearing the Dallas Cowboys uniform. So the Las Vegas Raiders are backed up big time on the play. Let's subtract some time here with about 12 minutes and 10 seconds. Shotgun formation on a 3rd down and extra long. There's the blitz, the pressure. It's actually just a 4-man rush. A big hit right there. That's going to be incomplete. It should be incomplete. Incomplete pass means 4th down. So 3rd down and 19. The Dallas Cowboys get another stop right here. Let's go. Someone saying, holy moly, we can tackle for a loss? I know, Cody. Isn't it great when you get some new pieces? Quinnen Williams doing something here. We've got DeMarvion Overshown back for some more. Brian with the $5 super chat saying my Eagles are 8-2 NFC leaders. That is true, Mr. Weaver. Hey, thanks for checking in, old school. We got Coach Brian Weaver, old school out here, Mr. Weaver. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much for that super chat. Both you and T Fishes with a couple here. Flags coming in, folks. 4th down and 19. Looks like we're going to see a delay of game as the clock wound down there. So, delay of game, it's going to be against the Las Vegas Raiders. Delay of game, 5-yard penalty. It's a 4th down and 24. And this means they are definitely punting. Here's the boot. This one goes way, way away. And it will be returned from the 7 to the 15 to the 20, down at the 21-yard line. Kevontae Turpin takes a big hit out there, picked up by the pads by his boys. This will be a 1st and 10 with 11:49 left to go. Another super chat. Thank you very much. Welcome to First Downs. Hey, New Sammy, back for more, dude? That's right, New Sammy. You will remember last year. You will remember last season. Welcome back. Glad to have you back, New Sammy. Appreciate you. All right, folks. So, the drive for the Las Vegas Raiders ends here. The drive is over now. There's a super sticker from Power Stoked Syndicate. Or Sind. What's up, man? No confidence in Raiders offense, says Marvin Merriman. Dak be throwing like he's, yeah, seriously. Let's see. Reading some of these. Good night, everyone. Whatever time zone you are in, says Gerald Gibbons. That is true. Gerald, I like it. Commercial break. Let's find out, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Okay, guys, here's your chance. I won't have too long during this commercial break, but I will get a chance to chat with y'all. We've got Vontae Leroy checking in right now. Vontae Leroy, what's going on? We've got Joker in Texas. We've got Laderick in Alaska. What up, Laderick? El Paso, Texas. Alfred, cheers to you. Let's see. We've got Austin, Texas in the house. North Carolina. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Man, what's up, Doc? There you go. You take a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Cody, what's up? Goofball is in the house. Juana in Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you. Yeah, okay. All right. Down to Kokomo. What's going on? Not an Oakland Raiders for sure. Did I say Oakland? I hope not. Not Oakland Raiders, that's for sure. Oakland, California is in the house. No face Raider. Orange County in the house. Lexington checking in right now. Fingerville, South Carolina. Giggity. Vermont, what's up? Duke John. Mr. T-Max saying Michigan. We've got, looks like, Huaca Image. No sé cómo se dice eso, mi amigo, pero bienvenido. Saying from Mexico City. Cole in Louisiana. Lafayette, Louisiana, also in the house. Guadalupe, Washington. You know where I'm watching from. Houston. Are you watching from Galveston? You must be watching from West Texas. No, what's up to Houston fans out here, man? Appreciate y'all on the 281. I see Darren in the house in Alabama, Hayden in Oregon, Rosemary in Bryan, Texas. In case anybody is curious, guys, I am live in San Antonio, Texas, and I am wearing my Dallas Cowboys getup. How about them Dallas Cowboys today? Up by 4 right now with possession. Commercial break is over. Thank you for chatting with me, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize for not being able to read all of those comments. You guys could see that would literally be impossible. Here's the snap, a handoff to the left. Javonte Williams blown up immediately, no gain. And this will bring up a 2nd down. Clock will start to tick here. It looks like Landon Roberts, the middle linebacker, making a good play on the Las Vegas Raiders defensive side right there. Well done by Landon Roberts. No gain for Javonte Williams. So 1st and 10 becomes 2nd and 10. Cowboys at their own 21-yard line. Cowboys at the 21. Cowboys at the 21-yard line. looking for a big play here, shy of the 21 and about the 20.5. A shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Dak Prescott to the right will wind up and pitch this one. Looks like George Pickens going to push a man forward as he pushes him back past the line to gain. Dallas Cowboys, first down. George Pickens bullying a man right there. Eric Stokes made look silly. Okay, let's go. I see you, Pickens. I see you. George Pickens getting fed targets today. He's got 5 targets in the first half of this game. CeeDee Lamb just 2 targets here, but he does have the money ball. He did get that 1 touchdown for the Dallas Cowboys. Strong side to the right side, and now we've got motion on the field. Little play action. Dak Prescott running out of time will deliver this pass to the left-hand side. Jake Ferguson scoops it up as it's about to hit the grass right there. Good catch from Ferguson. Ooh, they might say it's incomplete. Let's watch it one more time. Ferguson, does he get his hands underneath it? No, he does not. Pass is incomplete. Let's stop the clock here. It does bring up a 2nd down and 10. Should have reset that. It was 1st and 10. It's now 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Stops the clock with 10 minutes and 12 seconds. Incomplete pass. 2nd down. The Dallas Cowboys are at the 32-yard line after the previous play, which was a reception by George Pickens, followed by an incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Here comes 2nd down and 10. And I've got my screen over here saying 32-yard line. My TV clearly has them on the 31. So 2nd and 10, Dak takes the snap, will wind up and delivers this one out to George Pickens, who gets to about the 38-yard line. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. 3rd down. 3rd down and 3 coming up now. We'll start this clock once again. They're calling it a 3rd down and 4 on the TV screen. We're going to go with that. So Dallas on the march here, out to the 39-ish yard line, 38-yard line, probably closer to the 38 right here. Still on their own half of midfield. Probably closer to the 39. Dak Prescott in the shotgun takes the snap. The 4-man rush coming in. A throw, a pitch, a catch. CeeDee Lamb in stride. Makes the grab for 14 yards. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a Dallas Cowboys first down. First down for the Dallas Cowboys. Fresh new set as we move across midfield into the Las Vegas Raiders territory. Into Raiders territory we go. Dallas pushing this direction here. Let's see if we can cap off this drive with another tutty. Cowboys fans, are you guys here with me? Cowboys fans, are y'all ready for this? Let's go. Okay, 47-yard line. Dak Prescott takes the snap. He will hand this off left-hand side. Good move, a good cut, and a 10-yard gain by Malik Davis. This should be good for almost a first down. They're calling it 9.5 yards picked up there. It's a 2nd down and 1, maybe 2nd down and inches here at this point. Whoop, whoop, says Dawn. Let's go, Purple Pixie. I see you, Dallas Cowboys fans. Let's go, Robert Zamora, Crystal Padilla, David Bacco. I love it. Abe, I see you, bro. 2nd down and 1. From the Las Vegas 38, Dak takes it, hands this to Javonte Williams to the left-hand side. Williams gets the first down and an extra yard right there. That'll be a pickup of 2 on 2nd down and 1. Dallas Cowboys, first down. First down for the boys, moves the football to about the 36-yard line. And the clock continues to tick. So Dallas inside of Raiders territory at the Las Vegas 37. I have not 1, but 2 drive charts down below for your convenience, folks. 2 drive charts down below for your convenience. Javonte Williams in the backfield. Motion this time. A snap. Little play action. Looking to the left. Airing it out. CeeDee Lamb makes the grab inside the 20. Inside the 15. Down at the 14-yard line. CeeDee Lamb for 23. That's another Dallas Cowboys first down. Okay, CeeDee. Okay, CeeDee. Now CeeDee Lamb nipping at the heels here. 4 targets, 3 receptions, good for 55 yards. We are inside the red zone at the 14-yard line. Dallas offense doing Dallas things. Okay, Cowboys offense, this looks good. Can the defense continue to look good, though? From 14 yards out, Dak Prescott in a single back formation trips to the right. Hunter Lupke motions. A little eye candy here. He will be there to block. Javonte Williams trying to use the block. No gain. 2nd down and 10. 2nd down. We love the drive chart. Go Cowboys, says David Bacco. Compact disc. Compact disc lamb. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it's Sedarius. 2nd down and 10. Football at the Las Vegas 14-yard line. Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys are lined up for this 2nd down play. From the 14, motion. Jake Ferguson lines up to the left. Dak looking that way, changes his mind, throws to the flat. Javonte Williams gets another grab here and another no gain. Makes the catch. 3rd down and 10 as he's brought down by Landon Roberts and White on the play. Man, good job here by this Raiders defense. Good job here by Devin White and the Landon Roberts to not give up any yardage to the Dallas Cowboys. Raiders defense making a big stop right now. It's a 3rd down and 10 at the 14-yard line. 3rd down. Motion from Kevontae Turpin. Dak Prescott waits for the snap, doesn't like it, steps up, calls a quick audible. Everybody moving on the line right now, responding to what Dak is changing here. Play clock now down to 3. There's the snap. Dak looking to Lupke. Lupke makes the grab shy of the 1st down marker, and he goes down about a yard short. It's a 4th down and 1. Do you go for it or no? 4th down and 1 at the Las Vegas 5-yard line. Dallas Cowboys fans, what do we do here? Do you go for it or no? Take the field goal? Or do you go for it? Y'all saying go for it. At this point, man, I've seen these 4th down conversions be so unsuccessful too many times. Let's see what Dallas does. Timeout going to be called right now. Looks like the whistle's coming in. Stops the clock with 5:19. And it looks like Pete Carroll is going to give them something to think about. Timeout called right here. It's actually Brian Schottenheimer who calls the timeout. And we go to a quick commercial break. So we are inside of the red zone, and when we get back, it's a 4th down and 1 from the Las Vegas 5. You guys believe the Dallas Cowboys should go for it? I think the Dallas Cowboys should just take the points. But what do I know? That's why I'm not an NFL coach. Probably one of the many reasons why I'm not an NFL coach. Shout out to y'all in the chat. GT Reels, what's going on? By the way, I'm going to be looking for newbies here at the 2-minute warning. It's what we do during all of our breaks. Commercial break is over. That was fast. Timeout already done. Lined up here. Shotgun formation. Trips to the right. Dak Prescott sends a man in motion. Dak winds up and throws. The catch is made. Jake Ferguson. The choice to go for it is a touchdown. Dallas Cowboys. Touchdown for the boys. That puts 6 more points on the board. Let's go. They went for it, and the gamble paid off. Sorry for the Raiders fans. This is starting to look like a one-sided contest here. Let's see if Dallas can continue the onslaught. Can they keep up this pace? Looks like Jake Ferguson gets his first touchdown of the day. Lined up for the extra point attempt. Whistles coming in right here. The official's going to stop the extra point attempt to say full start on the Dallas Cowboys. Back up 5 yards and try again. So false start on the Dallas Cowboys. You can see it right here. Going to back them up. It'll be replay here. Either way, going to see a change of possession. This becomes just a 5-yard longer extra point attempt. 5-yard longer extra point attempt. The cushion feels nice, says TJC. Yeah, we haven't had that in a while. And you need that cushion for the pushing. Here comes the kick. It's up. It's good. And the score is 17-6. Cowboys with a 11-point lead right now. Cowboys with an 11-point lead over the Las Vegas Raiders, and I'm here for it. Joshua, what's going on? Old man Pete looking cooked right now, says Patriots fan. Come on, Grandpa Pete, what are we doing here, says No Face Raider. Yep, Genome, throw us away. Throw us an interception now. I think you're saying that Geno Smith. Genome. That's pretty funny that showed up like that. Okay, guys, another commercial break. I don't control the pace of the commercial breaks. That is definitely something that is run by ESPN. So they will do that right there. Appreciate you guys leaving those chats coming in, keeping those chats coming in. Let's bring up some stats right now that you guys may or may not have seen, some of you who are coming in late right now. This is the offense for the Las Vegas Raiders, and it's been like this all season, y'all. The offense for Las Vegas, 31st in points per game offensively. They're putting up just 15 points per game. Right now they've got 6. They're putting up just 272 yards per game. On yards per play, bottom of the table. Red zone efficiency, bottom of the table. And the defense isn't that great. The Las Vegas Raiders have a long way to go before they get back to the heydays of getting to the Super Bowl. It's been a while. It's been bad, says William Portman. Now, on the other side, the Dallas Cowboys defense has been bad. Dallas Cowboys defense, in the absence of DeMarvion Overshown, without Trayvon Diggs and a couple of other missing pieces, a lot of other missing pieces here for the Dallas Cowboys. This season, they've been 31st in points per game allowed. They've been 31st in yards per game allowed, giving up almost 400 yards per game. They are dead last when it comes to red zone or third down defense. They are dead last in third down defense, allowing conversions on more than half of the third down opportunities. That's the ugly side for the Dallas Cowboys. But Dallas Cowboys fans, we can hang our hats on this. The offense, at least, is pretty dang solid for our boys. Points per game, 29.2. Yards per game, top 5 in the NFL. Top 10 in yards per play. Top 10 in third down efficiency. Just outside the top 12 in red zone efficiency. So what does that mean? It means that this offense is going to eat today, and I'm so glad that this is happening. Geno Smith, it is his job now to take his red stats and match them against the Cowboys' red stats right now. This should be a Geno Smith game. The Dallas Cowboys defense has been giving up 100 bajillion yards the entire time here. Cowboys defense through the air and on the ground have been miserable. I would like to see more offense out of the Raiders. Here comes the kick return. Goes backwards to the 20-yard line. Tries to push out to the 23, and they will start this drive from the 23-yard line. Okay, folks, commercial break is over. It's a 1st and 10 now coming up. Las Vegas Raiders get the football after the Dallas Cowboys touchdown. 1st and 10 at the Las Vegas 22. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the Las Vegas 22 with 5 minutes left to go in the first half. We will do a trivia quiz for halftime. Hey, Mario, I'm texting you from Groves, Texas. What's going on, Troy? Thanks for checking in. 1st and 10. 22-yard line. Las Vegas Raiders have a man in motion. That is Trey Tucker to the bottom of the screen. Geno fakes the handoff. The blitz coming in. Geno will wind up and throw. Catch is going to be made upfield right here, and it looks like Brock Bowers, of course, is wide open there for 15 yards. First down, Las Vegas. A 1st and 10 again for the Raiders. 4 minutes and 50 seconds as the clock continues to tick towards the 2-minute warning. A first down here. Las Vegas now out to the 38-yard line. That last play from the 22 out to the 38. It's a 16-yard gain. Geno Smith, empty backfield here. So Geno waits for the snap. Nobody in the backfield to protect him. Motion from Trey Tucker as he goes to the bottom. Oh, actually, that was a single back formation. Don't know what I was looking at. A windup and a pitch. This one going to be broken up. That could have been pass interference. I'm surprised that it's not, if I'm being honest. Malik Hooker a little early on the contact there. The pass incomplete. No flag. That's weird, guys. I'm a Cowboys fan, but that should have easily been a flag right there. Let's watch it. Oh, man. That's a close call in real time, though. That's a close call in real time. I do think that Malik Hooker was there early, and it should have been a DPI. Instead, we get a 2nd down and 10. So shotgun formation. Geno takes the snap against the 4-man rush. Looks to Brock Bowers. Pass, back shoulder fade. Incomplete. 3rd down and 10 now coming up. Thank you, Jim. I'm here for you, sir. I'm here for you, my friend. Thank you so much for giving me some of your time on this Monday. It's Monday. I'm sure a lot of you guys have to work. I'm sure a lot of you guys are at work right now watching this live stream. I'm sure a lot of you guys are at work right now watching this. No Face Raider saying bench Geno and put in who at this point? Okay, Ashton Genty standing to the left of Geno Smith. For the record, if they were to bench Geno, you'd literally have Kenny Pickett for the rest of time. Here's the snap, dropping back. Geno to the right will air this out. Catch is made on the move. That's good for a first down, and that's going to be a catch for Tyler Lockett, his first of the day. 15 yards and a first down, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick up a first down. That third down conversion stat starting to rear its ugly head here for the Dallas Cowboys. First down. First and 10, Tyler Lockett, number 17, good for 15 yards. This is his third game here with the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders about to get cooked, says MJ. So at least someone is out there, and Geno Smith already has a rapport with Tyler Lockett. Here's the snap. Geno, a little play action. Geno drops back against a four-man rush. Will find Genty as the outlet safety valve to the right-hand side, and Genty gets dropped at the 40-yard line. They're going to call it the 39. That should be actually the 40. So this should be a second down at about 3 after a 7-yard grab there. Clock continues to tick. So second down. They're calling it a second down and 2 from the Dallas 39-yard line. Inside of Dallas Cowboys territory, Geno Smith in an empty backfield. They're moving well on this drive. Ashton Genty gets the grab on 2nd and 2. He gets wrapped up and dropped, but he will pick up 8 yards before he goes down. So second down and 2, an 8-yard grab for Ashton Genty means a first down, Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders to the Dallas Cowboys 31-yard line. They are now firmly inside of Dallas Cowboys territory. Cowboys defense looking to make a stop here. Looking to make a stop right now. 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock as we approach the 2-minute warning. Here's the snap. There is a play action. Geno Smith going to air this out. A pass. It's tipped in the air. It's intercepted. Coming back with it. Here we go. The 20, the 25, the 30. Pushed out of bounds. The Cowboys get the football back. Let's go. And that football is intercepted on the tip drill right there. Looks like Marquise Bell going to be the man to intercept it. Intended for Brock Bowers. It's a turnover, and it's Dallas Cowboys football with 2 minutes and 24 seconds left to go. Tough break there for Geno Smith. First down, Dallas Cowboys. Let's go. As soon as Guy Tuber said that, it's exactly what happens. Oh, man. Oh, man. Phil McCracken saying, how about them Broncos, Mario? Yeah, man, that's it. Sit Geno down, says No Face Raider. So the Cowboys with a huge interception there. Cowboys come down with it. It's 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys at their own 31-yard line. They have 2 timeouts remaining plus the 2-minute warning. Hunter Lupke checking in and a few other players checking in here for the Dallas Cowboys. They're showing this play action, and Geno looking. It was on target, man. If he would have shot, honestly, if he would have shot for that corner, he would have had a touchdown. Here's the snap. Little play action for Dak Prescott from the 31. He's going to air this thing out. It's a shot completely upfield, and it's almost intercepted back the other way. Wow. Dak Prescott almost gave it right back. The pass is incomplete, luckily for the Dallas Cowboys. Second down and 10. Okay, let's air that out a little bit ourselves in this way. George Pickens, the intended receiver, and George Pickens had to play defense there. Johnson Jr. was the man who almost picked it off for the Las Vegas Raiders. And Lonnie Johnson Jr. out of Kentucky, he's got some experience on him. He should have come down with that, and he knows it. Motion looks like Jalen Tolbert. On the move, here's the snap, and it's going to be a handoff to the right-hand side. A 1-yard pickup this time for Booker. Booker gets the 1-yard pickup this time for the Dallas Cowboys. Is that right? No, that can't be right. Booker, he's an offensive lineman. Javonte Williams didn't get that one. Did he get that one? I guess it was a Javonte Williams carry. Weird, didn't look like him. But this does take us to the 2-minute warning. And I'm actually starting to sweat because I'm a big old dummy and decided to wear a sweater underneath my jersey because I wanted the style points. Anyways, good thing my fan is working here. That pass, or that run, a loss of a yard, guys. It's 3rd down and 11. I know I'm rambling here, but let's go ahead and explain what just happened here. So the Dallas Cowboys force the interception. They get the football back. First play after getting the football back, Dak Prescott airs it out and almost throws an interception. That brings up a 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10, the Dallas Cowboys turn around and hand it off to Javonte Williams. He goes backwards on 2nd down. And so, after a loss of 1, it brings up a 3rd down and 10. The whistles have come in. We are now at the 2-minute warning. And when we get back from the 2-minute warning, it will be a 3rd down and 11. And the Dallas Cowboys will be on their own 30-yard line. Las Vegas looking to get the football back here. Dallas Cowboys got the football to start this game, so they will be kicking off to start the second half. Cowboys could benefit from a couple of points on this one, even if it is just field goals. Mario was front row for a Colts game, and Peyton was throwing to Reggie and Harrison, and you could hear the wind on the ball. Yeah, I believe that. Those guys are ripping them. Those guys are ripping it. Styling in the 210, brother, looking good. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate that, bro. How about them Cowboys? Oh, it's just the Raiders. Oh, it's just the Raiders. Hey, I know. Hey, man, let me have it, Jordan. We've been dying. We've been struggling with a 3-5-1 record. I would be happy with a win over UTSA right now at this point. Just glad to see the Dallas Cowboys getting to action right now. Halftime, time to refresh the drink, says Dawn. It could be. Gino can do it, says Smoke Burp. Thank you, Dark Matter. Appreciate that. Thanks for letting me know. Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's live stream. You're watching Football Nation. I am your host, Mario. My name is Mario. And normally, I like to dress with a sense of, professionalism. I wear my white shirt. I always wear my tie. I don't drink on the channel. We don't do anything goofy like that. We do other goofy things. But we like to make this a family channel, and we like to be professional about it. But I do get into football mode when it's my Dallas Cowboys playing. And here we are on 3rd down and 10. Dak Prescott lays this one out, looking for a flag. CeeDee Lamb will get it. This will be a defensive pass interference, and it's going to be a 1st down here after the pass interference. 1st down, Dallas Cowboys. Let's see where they mark this one. CeeDee Lamb trying to get open. There is obvious DPI here against the Las Vegas Raiders, but the call is coming your way. This should put the Dallas Cowboys at about midfield. Let's watch the replay one more time, unless there were multiple flags on the play. And this could be maybe a hold, maybe an unnecessary roughness. Oh, hands to the face right there. Nice selling right there. Oh, Tyler Guyton just threw it. Is that – why would you – what? What did I just watch right now? Looks like Tyler Guyton took a hand to the face. There's a flag on the play there as well. I think there's going to be multiple fouls on the play. This is going to be pass interference, and I think that's the one they should take. The hands to the face call would be 15 yards or, let's see where they move them. So it's an automatic 1st down. They will accept the pass interference. I think the Tyler Guyton just threw himself down to the ground. Anybody watching this game just saw that happen right here. Tyler Guyton took the hands to the face, and he straight up collapsed to the ground. Goes down, sells it, gets the foul, gets the flag, but it doesn't matter. The one that they accept is the DPI. So it's 1st down for Dallas. They are across midfield at the Las Vegas 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for the boys. Single back formation. Javonte Williams lined up. Here's a snap and a handoff to him. Williams to the right-hand side. Williams to the 40, the 35. Williams still on his feet. Hit from behind. He's down by contact. The official saying down by contact. Javonte Williams picks up 16 yards. That's a 1st down for the Dallas Cowboys. Okay. He flopped. No, he took the hands to the face. He just embellished the hit a little bit. Yeah, he's definitely down by contact. The knee was way down. 1st and 10 with 1:25. Looks like the clock has stopped right now. Cowboys going to use another timeout. 1:25 left to go. Dallas Cowboys pick up another 1st down because of Javonte Williams, a 16-yard run to the right-hand side. This moves the Dallas Cowboys from the Las Vegas 48 to the Las Vegas 32. They stop the clock with 1:20 left to go, not 1:25. 1:20 left to go in the 1st half. And by the way, if you are new to the channel, we do like to do trivia quizzes on this channel during halftime. Do not go anywhere, because when we get to halftime, we're going to switch right over to our halftime trivia quiz and put your knowledge to the test for these two teams. Anyways, until then, you don't get to see what's going on. But I got something planned for you guys for halftime here as well. A few new trivia questions there too, guys. Okay. Pappy is a little sloppy, says Steve. How about them Cowboys, says Laws on Beard. How about them Cowboys, my friend? Let's go. 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys at the 32-yard line. Waiting for the snap. Dak Prescott, that's a false start on the left guard. Pretty obvious there, bro. That was bad. Flag on the play. False start. Offense. Dallas Cowboys. 5-yard penalty. Replay. 1st and 10. So this will back them up. It's a 1st and 15, and instead of being on the 32, they move to the 37. Okay. 1st and 15. 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go here in the first half. Dallas Cowboys at the 37-yard line. A shotgun formation motion this time. Going left, going right. Jake Ferguson is the motion man. He's there to block for Dak Prescott. Dak will wind up and throw. The catch is made. George Pickens, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, the end zone. Touchdown, George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. And the boys will put 6 more on the board. 37-yard touchdown for George Pickens. Most of those yards after the catch. But that's got to feel good for the Dallas Cowboys. It sure does. Hold the phone. There's a flag. Let's find out what the penalty is. It will be unsportsmanlike conduct. So it'll be after the touchdown, a UNS. No surprise there. And we end up with like a 48-yard extra point attempt. Brandon Aubrey, no problem for him. Okay. Okay, nothing can save. Not even 3-Eye Atlas can save the Raiders right now, says Joker Curtis. So the flag is unsportsmanlike conduct here against the Las Vegas Raiders. It'll be after the touchdown. The touchdown still stands. It's an extra long, extra point attempt. And George Pickens scores a tutty today. George Pickens with 22 fantasy points. CeeDee Lamb with 14. You'll take it, man. This is how you finish him, says DC Happy. Happy for you, Mario, says Ave. Thanks, Ave. Ave Army. Here's the kick. The extra point attempt from Brandon Aubrey is just a laser. There's another flag on the extra point attempt. The extra point attempt is good. Let's find out what this flag is. It's going to be against the defense, I believe. Maybe leveraging. I don't know. Either way, if they accept it, we'll see what they do here. They might just decline this one. Flag on the play. 1:10 here left to go. 1:10 here left to go. Pickens just won the game for money trees. Oh, dude. Did he? How much do I need? I need Javonte Williams to get like 3 touchdowns at this point. I need Javonte Williams to get like 3 touchdowns in order to beat JT. I'm playing JT this week. He just jumped into the chat. He said Pickens just won the game for money trees. Yeah. Well, here we go, guys. The touchdown's going to stand. The extra point attempt is good. There's a defensive offsides that's still taking forever. It took way too long to say offsides defense. The penalty is declined and just moving forward. But that is the result of the play. 70 seconds left to go in the first half. The Las Vegas Raiders going to look to try to get some points here. Country Kitchens and oh, you guys are playing this week as well, Courtney. Which one of y'all is going to win this week? Which one of you two is going to win this week? 200 grand for Tyler Lockett to score, Joe the Schmo. Well, I'm rooting for you, buddy. I am rooting for you, my friend. CeeDee Lamb came alive tonight, says Blast Beats. It's a good place to start for CeeDee Lamb, but I'd like to see more for him. The Dodgers should not have won the World Series. Oh, Banty. We're a few days late from that one. I think we're about 2 weeks late after that, Banty. Drago Balboa dices, anfitrion. I don't know what anfitrion means. Valoro mucho tu energía. Vamos Cowboys. Eres el mejor anfitrión. I've never heard the word anfitrión. That's why I'm struggling to say it. But he says, valoro mucho tu energía. Vamos, Cowboys. I appreciate that, bro. Let's go. I appreciate you checking in, and I appreciate you putting that in Spanish for me. Max is already got a hold of him. Yep. Reading some of these comments right now. Banty saying, bro, what up, Banty? What up, Banty? Portuguese? No, it's Spanish. It's Spanish. I mean, that word might be, but the rest of it's in Spanish. The rest of it's in Spanish, but I've never heard anfitrión before. Oh, anfitrión equals host. Well, thank you, Ricardo Meseguer Elizondo. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, you learn something new every day. Y eso, que yo hablo español muy bien. Bueno, más o menos bien, ¿verdad? Pero me hace falta práctica. Mi mamá y mi papá, los dos son de la República Dominicana y por eso que yo hablo español. Pero eso no importa. Most of you guys are here to listen to this broadcast in English. I speak Spanish, but there are gaps in my knowledge, you know? And even in English, man, there are words that I hear all the time that I've never heard before. Anyways, let's go Cowboys. Let's see. I try, says James Joseph. Cowboys are going to be a spoiler team. I think they were going to have to be, bro. Take a look at the Dallas Cowboys schedule here, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to this halftime break. The Dallas Cowboys, moving forward for the rest of the season, they are going to be an upset team, guys. They are going to be an upset team. They got to upset the Eagles. They would be upsetting the Chiefs. They would be upsetting the Lions. This might be Cowboys' favorite, but they'd probably be upsetting the Chargers here as well. Here's the kickoff and the return. The Las Vegas Raiders out to about the 30-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 for Las Vegas as we finish out the half here. Martin Barishash, thanks for checking in. 1.1 left to go. That is 70 seconds, my friend. What a schedule, says Tough McNabb. Yes, seriously, dude. Okay, 1st and 10. Coming up now for the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders on the 30-yard line. Dak Prescott making his way already to the locker room. I don't think he wants to take the football back at this point. Can't go anywhere, though. Here's the snap on 1st and 10 with about a minute left to go. A look to the right-hand side. Catch is made out of the backfield. Looks like this time it's not going to go very far for the Las Vegas Raiders. Raheem Mostert makes the grab. Does go out of bounds. 58 seconds left to go. It's a 4-yard pickup. 2nd down and 6. So 2nd down and 6 at the Las Vegas 34. Las Vegas approaching midfield. Shotgun formation. Raheem Mostert is the running back in on the play. Looking left, throwing left. Geno Smith. It's almost intercepted by Deron Bland. It goes in and out of his hands right there. 2nd down and 6. Geno Smith, lucky for that one to not lose that football. There's a flag on the play here. Let's find out what this penalty is going to be. Oh, man. They're going to call this a holding call against the Dallas Cowboys? Is that what the penalty is here? Let's take a look at this. They're calling it defensive holding, a 5-yard penalty and an automatic 1st down. So it's 1st and 10 here after the penalty. Geno Smith will finally find Trey Tucker. And on 1st and 10 from the Las Vegas 39, they move the football 25 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas at the Dallas Cowboys 36. So inside of Cowboys territory with 38 seconds left, the Las Vegas Raiders will finally use a timeout here. Timeout called by Las Vegas. 38 seconds left to go. Las Vegas Raiders pushing right now to try and get some points on the board. Las Vegas 1st and 10 at the 36. Timeout has been called. They're highlighting a few of the players from the latest acquisition here. Logan Wilson, also a new piece for the Dallas Cowboys defense. Okay. 1st and 10. 38-yard line. If my eyes don't deceive me, that's what it looked like for me. I think it's the 35 right here. I think they're lining up at the 35. Football is at the 35. With 40 seconds left to go, they put 2 seconds back on the clock. Geno Smith steps up, calls a quick audible. Bunch trips on the left here. So Geno takes the snap out of the shotgun, and 4-man rush comes in. Brock Bowers makes the grab. He's down shy of the line to gain. On 1st and 10, Bowers picks up 7. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 3. So 2nd down and 3. 34 seconds left to go. Another timeout is taken by the Las Vegas Raiders, and they have one timeout remaining. Trying to manage the clock here, they could save some timeouts by attacking the sides of the field instead of trying to force it into the middle here. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate you. 24-6. Geno Smith right now. That's right, James Joseph. Geno Smith today has completed 15 of 24 for 164 passing yards, has yet to find the end zone, and has pitched an interception today. Meanwhile, Dak Prescott has had a much better outing in this contest. You can see the numbers on the right-hand side. You can zoom in on these numbers if your screen is a little small. Shotgun formation. Trey Tucker on the move. The four-man rush coming in from the 28-yard line. Geno airs this out up in the air. Incomplete pass. It's a 3rd down and 3. Intended for Michael Mayer. 3rd down and 3 with 29 left to go here. The Raiders might end up getting just another field goal. They're at the Dallas Cowboys 28-yard line. Danny saying flag. Not yet. Not yet here. Siobhan Ravel checking in right now. 3rd-round pick of the 2025 draft here out of East Carolina for the Dallas Cowboys on the field right now. Let's see if he can make a stop. 3rd down and 3. Las Vegas Raiders have a man in motion right here. It's Tyler Lockett going to the bottom of the screen. Looking to the right, throwing to the right. Raheem Mostert catch out of the backfield. Mostert picks up about 4 yards. He'll pick up 3, but that's enough for a 1st down, Las Vegas. 23 seconds left to go. They're going to need to call a timeout to stop the clock here. With 23 seconds left to go, the final timeout taken for the Las Vegas Raiders. They have a fresh new set of downs, and they are at the Dallas Cowboys 25-yard line. Raiders a quarter of the field away. Raiders will also receive the football to start the second half. I don't like laundry, says Jacob. Raiders 25 passes versus 4 rushes. Not sure I've ever seen such a lopsided first half. I definitely have. We've watched a lot of football this season. We've had some crazy halves here. 25-yard line. Timeout is over. Motion from Trey Tucker. Geno takes the snap. Geno in a clean pocket. Pocket collapses. He's got to get rid of it. Down he goes. They might say that this is going to be an intentional grounding. There should be a flag on something here. 2nd down and 10 is what my TV screen says, but Raiders don't have any timeouts left, so if the clock stopped, it's only because of a penalty. That goes down as an incomplete pass. Okay. Geno, got lucky there. That's definitely an incomplete pass, but it stops the clock with 14 seconds. Could have been grounding, honestly. Tried to get rid of it. There was someone in that direction, but not close enough to really make it a fair enough pass. He was hit on the delivery. Play clock down to 3, down to 2. They pumped it back up, reset the play clock down to 20. Okay, play clock has been reset. Game clock has 19 seconds on it. Here's the snap. Flag comes in immediately. Looked like a free play. Could have been offsides against the Dallas Cowboys. It is a defensive offsides. A flag on the play here with 14 seconds left to go. Against the Dallas Cowboys, it's offsides. Offsides. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down. So Jadeveon Clowney lined up offsides on that play. It's 2nd down and 5. That buys the Raiders 5 more yards with 14 seconds left to go. Who's going to get the target? We are at the edge of the red zone on 3rd down and 5. 2nd down and 5, excuse me. 2nd down and 5. Thank you very much, Snaz. Appreciate the super chat. Looking to the right, looking to the left, running out of time. Got to get rid of it. Throws this thing away. And Geno Smith finds no one. 3rd down and 5 with 8 seconds here left to go. Just got paid. My first $2 is yours. Thank you, Snaz. You know what's honest, though, Snaz? And I'm not even kidding about this. I don't want to tell you how to run your money, bro. Those are your finances. You do you, brother, and I appreciate your donation to the channel. But I would honestly feel a lot better in my heart if you took your first $2 on every paycheck, bro, and put that straight into an investment account. But I do appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much, Snaz. Here we go, shotgun formation, 2 left, 2 right. Timeout will be called this time by the Dallas Cowboys, and this will be the final timeout taken for either team. No teams have any timeouts remaining. It's a 3rd down and 5 with 8 seconds here left to go. LaShawn Korb saying, can we get to 1,000 likes before halftime? We're getting close. We are getting close. Getting close to halftime here. They could probably take 3 right now as well. So I'm not cutting away from this screen because they are still technically on the field here. They have not cut to a commercial break themselves. Here is Geno Smith at the 20-yard line with Raheem Mostert standing to his right. Geno on the right hash, waits for the snap, 2 on the left, 1 man at the top of the screen by himself here. Geno takes the snap, looks to the left, bottom of the screen, airs this out, incomplete pass, no flag there. Brock Bowers, the intended receiver. 4th down and 5, and the field goal unit will come out. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, looks like we did hit 1,000. Appreciate that, Mayhem. Thanks, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good to know. Looks like we are cooking on this live stream right now. Technically, the Raiders have a chance. Technically, they do, my friend. Technically, they do. Here comes the field goal. Las Vegas Raiders lining up for a 38-yard attempt. And we are going to go to halftime immediately after this kick, whether it's up or not. From the right hash, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Las Vegas Raiders will put 3 more points on the board. This, ladies and gentlemen, will take us to halftime. And the Raiders will be getting the football to start the second half. Let's reset this, take a couple minutes off the board. Reset, 1, 2, start the clock. This is going to take us to halftime, and I am going to start off by doing a trivia quiz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario, and you are watching Football Nation. This is our halftime show. We do this every single game. That is a true statement. We do this all the time, and I'm going to ask you 10 questions. This is just for funsies. Let's see how you guys do. Question number 1. Who is the Dallas Cowboys head coach in 2025? Is it A, Mike McCarthy? Is it B, Dan Quinn? Or is it C, Brian Schottenheimer? Who is the Dallas Cowboys head coach in 2025? Easy question, guys. Easy question for you here. A, B, or C? What do you think the answer is? In 2025, the Dallas Cowboys head coach is not Mike McCarthy and not Dan Quinn. It is Brian Schottenheimer. He's been part of the system here for the Dallas Cowboys for a while now, and here he is, head coach of this team, his first year as a head coach. We'll see how the rest of this season goes and if the Cowboys decide to bring him back the following season. Let's move on to question number 2. Who is the Las Vegas Raiders mascot? Is it A, Raider Rusher? Is it B, Rugged Raider? Or is it C, Raider Randy? What is the name of the Las Vegas Raiders mascot? A, B, or C? Raider Rusher, Rugged Raider, or Raider Randy? The answer to this one, Raiders fans, believe it or not, it's actually A. It is Raider Rusher. It's a very funky looking, they got multiple different takes of this Raider Rusher, but officially, this is the mascot, and he's been the team's mascot since 2013, in case you did not know. Now you know. Question number 3. Question number 3. How many rushing touchdowns did Javonte Williams have entering today's game? Javonte Williams has not scored a touchdown today, so how many rushing touchdowns does Javonte Williams have entering today's game? I did tell you the answer to this during the commercial break. Or excuse me, I told you the answer to this during our pregame. If you were here for that, you should know the answer. Is it 7, 8, or 9? 7, 8, or 9. Javonte Williams is 4th in the NFL in rushing touchdowns with 8 rushing touchdowns in 2025. The answer is B. Bravo. There you go. All right, guys, I've got a handful of questions left to go. That one was one that you would know the answer to. If you show up early, next time you could get a little cheat sheet there. Here's the next question. What year did the Raiders draft Khalil Mack? Was it A, 2013? Was it B, 2014? Or was it C, 2015? Man, talk about a player that made a huge difference for the Las Vegas Raiders, and a lot of people forgot that he was drafted by Las Vegas. A, B, or C? What year did the Raiders draft Khalil Mack? The answer is 2014, guys. In 2014, Mac was selected as the 5th overall pick in the NFL draft by, at that time, the Oakland Raiders, not Las Vegas. Little bit of history for you guys. Let's move on to question number 5. Okay, question number 5. Who is currently the oldest player on the Dallas Cowboys roster? Is it A, Brian Anger? Is it B, C.J. Goodwin? Or is it C, Dak Prescott? Who is currently the oldest player on the Dallas Cowboys roster? A, B, or C? Okay. Now, I will let you know that all 3 of these players are the oldest players on offense, defense, and special teams, but overall on this team, Brian Anger is 37 years old, C.J. Goodwin 35, and Dak Prescott 32. Brian Anger, the oldest player on the team. All 3 of those players up here, the oldest based off of their, position-ish? Okay, next question. What team was Pete Carroll the head coach of prior to the Las Vegas Raiders? A super simple question, guys. Is it A, the Rams? Is it B, the Seahawks? Or is it C, the Colts? Who was Pete Carroll the head coach of prior to the Raiders? Maybe this will give you a hint here. He won a Super Bowl as the head coach of this team. Little hint right there for you. Pete Carroll was the head coach of the Seattle Seahawks, guys. Seattle Seahawks from 2010 until 2023, so 13 years as the head coach, plus that Super Bowl win and multiple playoff appearances. Okay. Let's move on to the next one, guys. How many regular season games has Joe Milton entered in this year? By the way, not because of injury, but because the Cowboys have been blown out. Well, so the answer right now, games played, 0, 1, or 2. Take a quick look right now at Joe Milton's numbers. Okay, according to ESPN, he has played in just 2 games this season, and Joe Milton played a lot during the preseason, but 9 attempts. That's it. 9 passing attempts for Joe Milton, 6 completions, a terrible backup quarterback in my opinion. Joe Milton is not the answer, nor will he ever be in my personal opinion, but what do I know? Let's move on to the next one, guys. Who holds the Raiders' single-season passing yards record? Is it A, Rich Gannon? Is it B, Carson Palmer? Or is it C, Derek Carr? Who holds the Raiders' single-season record for the most passing yards? Not career, not single game, single season. The answer is Derek Carr. I gotta get out of Vegas like Derek Carr. 4,804 passing yards in the 2016 season is the most ever by a quarterback in a single season in the black and silver. I've got 2 more for you, ladies and gentlemen. 2 more. Question number 9. Dak Prescott was mentioned in a song by which of these 3 artists? Is it A, Post Malone? Is it B, Beyonce? Or is it C, Kendrick Lamar? One of these 3 artists mentions Dak Prescott in a song. Do you know which artist this is? The answer for this one is Post Malone. No surprise there. Post Malone, a Dallas Cowboys fan. I think a lot of you guys probably already knew that one, though. He wrote a song called Wow with lyrics saying, always going for it, never punt 4th down, last call Hail Mary, Prescott touchdown is one of the lines in there. Okay, guys, question number 10. Who was leading the Raiders in receiving touchdowns entering today's game? Is it A, Ashton Genty? Is it B, Brock Bowers? Or is it C, Trey Tucker? One of these people has the most receiving touchdowns for the Las Vegas Raiders coming into today's game. Is it A, B, or C? Some of you guys might be upset about this one here. The answer is not Brock Bowers. The answer is Trey Tucker. Brock Bowers only has 3 receiving touchdowns this season. Trey Tucker has 4 receiving touchdowns for the Las Vegas Raiders. Anyways, folks, that's it. That's it. That's the final question on this trivia quiz for our halftime break. We've got about 4 minutes left to go during halftime. How did you do out there in the chat? How did you guys do on the chat right now? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Raider Randy saying Gary King. Still halftime. I went to the store and back. Yeah. Yep. You were only gone for 10 minutes, man. You were only gone for 10 minutes. 7 out of 10. 10 out of 10 says Oscar. 7 out of 10 says Courtney. Chiefs fan for life says 3 out of 10. Cool as a fan. Got 8. Pabby Man saying, wow. Bad, says William Poorman. Let's see. Thanksgiving halftime is Post Malone this year. I wanted Red Clay Strays. Rock and roll. Sean Hunt saying he did poopy. Let's see. Okay, I got 80 questions right. 36 wrong, says Tractor. Well, Tractor Damage, I'm not surprised. Based off your math right there, you might have some other issues going on, homie. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and scroll this down just a little bit. We're going to turn down the tone here and get back to our lo-fi. We are in the middle of halftime right here. Halftime almost over, folks. Halftime almost over. We got about 2, maybe 3 minutes left to go during halftime. What I want to bring up to you are the next few games coming up on Football Nation. I'm going to get out of this chair because I feel the energy leaving my body. I got to get up on my feet. Believe it or not, I run out of energy too. It's crazy. I feel weird. Next game on this channel, we are going to be covering the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. By the way, Santino and I will probably be live on Wednesday this week to do our pick'ems again, or we'll be live on Friday morning, but I think Wednesday probably going to be the best one, maybe even Thursday before the game starts to do our weekly pick'ems for Week 12. By the way, I went 9-4. Santino went 8-5 on those picks last week. So we're keeping track of those. We're going to have a scoreboard at the bottom of it for our next weekly pick'ems, and as we get further and further in the season, we'll know who has the inside track on that. Okay, next week I'll be covering Thursday Night Football and 3 games on Sunday. The 3 games on Sunday for Week 12 that I will be covering will be the Colts and the Chiefs, the Eagles and the Cowboys, my Dallas Cowboys, and the Buccaneers and the LA Rams. Monday Night Football for Week 12 is here. By the way, it is Monday Night Football right now. Cool. What does that mean? It means we are going to raffle off a prize today, guys. We are going to raffle off a prize at the end of this live stream. We've got the Wheel of Names over here, and last time it was a backpack. This time, it's not going to be a backpack. I'll update all of this. This time, it's going to be a hoodie. This is the same wheel from last time. Last time we had the winner, it was Michael Smith. Michael has not responded to me yet. I'm actually going to give him a couple of extra days anyways on this backpack here. I really want to give you every chance possible to claim your prize, Michael, but we are past the 1-week mark. I say you get 7 days to claim your prize if you win. We're going to give you 10 days this week. Give you a little more time to claim that backpack. Otherwise, we're going to raffle it off next week for Week 12. But this week, we're doing the Football Nation hoodie. I am wearing one right now underneath this jersey. Underneath the jersey, I'm wearing a Football Nation hoodie, and we are going to be giving that away today because we did not get a winner, no grand prize winner, for the weekly pick'ems. Ooh, hey-o. Does that make sense, guys? So every week we are looking to give away a grand prize of $100. If we don't have a grand prize winner, everybody who played gets put into a raffle, and on Monday Night Football we spin the wheel, and someone who played gets a prize from Football Nation. If you have not signed up for the Week 12 pick'ems, they are available on footballnationusa.com. Go do it. Second half about to get started here. Let's do this thing. I knew Michael Smith would go MIA, says TM Martin. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. But I haven't had any problems giving out prizes this week. We've already given it to Joey Montoya. We've already given it out to a few people this season. And this is the first hiccup we've had with trying to connect with whoever won the prize. That's just what happens when you put a fake email, though. If you sign up using a fake email and I try to reach out to you to that email, you're probably, whoops. Let's put the points back on the board. What did I do there? Okay. 24-9, second half about to get started. Let's get locked in, guys. Okay. Locking in for the second half. Dallas Cowboys getting ready to kick this off. Las Vegas Raiders to receive. Brandon Aubrey puts his foot through that football, and this is returned. The 20, the 25, the 30. Down at the 32-yard line, it's 1st and 10 for Las Vegas. 1st and 10 with 14:54 on the clock right now. Plenty of football left to go. Elliot de Jesus, que onda, papá? Bienvenidos, man. What's going on with the cameraman tonight? The cameraman? Are you talking about like the person on the camera out there on the other side? That's a good question. Sir Robert, thank you very much. Banty saying the Brewers are better than the Yankees. I can't argue that. They went farther than the Yankees did. Single back formation from the 32-yard line. Las Vegas, a toss to the right-hand side, and Ashton Genty will lose yards on the deal. It's a second down and 13 as he goes backwards. Looks like Ezeraku going to make a big play there on the opposite side of where he normally lines up. So Ezeraku with a big play. Tackle for a loss right there. It brings up a second down and 13. This moves Las Vegas now out to the 29-yard line, their own 29-yard line. Clock continuing to tick right now, wondering if Las Vegas can actually get on track. So at the bottom of the screen is Trey Tucker. Geno Smith looking that way immediately. He throws to Tucker. No, he throws to Tyler Lockett, and Lockett picks up 7 yards. On second down and 13, this will bring up a 3rd down and 6. So 3rd down and 6 out to the Las Vegas 36. The line to gain is the 42 here. Raiders on offense. Raiders on the left hash. Mike saying, Mario, you can send it this way. Make not mail. What did I say? What happened, Mr. Izzy? Did I miss something? Animal Knowledge saying Dak is whack. You know what? If you're going to say something that short, I appreciate that you took the time to at least make it rhyme. Thank you. 3rd down and 6. Dropping back, looking left. This one is going to be broken up. Great job by Deron Bland. That pass intended for Brock Bowers. Deron Bland breaks it up. The pass is incomplete. It stops the clock with 13:35. A 4th down and 6, and the Raiders will now punt to open up the half. So the Raiders' opening drive of the second half goes nowhere. A 3-and-out here. And Las Vegas will have to send this over to the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys getting ready to return. Getting ready to bring this one back. Kevontae Turpin lined up to receive. 4th down and 6. There's the boot. This one goes inside past the 20. It's going to take a bounce and go all the way through the end zone for a touchback. Dallas Cowboys going to start this drive on the 20-yard line. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, one and all, to today's live stream. I know y'all are probably very used to me wearing a professional getup right now, but I'm feeling the Dallas Cowboys in some kind of way today. I'm feeling very good about my Dallas Cowboys today, and so I figured that I would dress the part. We've got the chain. We've got the classic Witten jersey. We normally wear the Dak Prescott jersey on this channel, but we're wearing the Jason Witten jersey today, going way back right now. I've got a CeeDee Lamb jersey. It's actually a Des Bryant jersey that Santino bought me a while back. Russell saying Mario is loving this game. I am loving this game. Okay, let's see. Delosh Pickens saying, who is your boyfriend? Your mom. Let's see. Most expensive on the planet, saying Daniel Buston. Bet he doesn't have pants, though. Jermaine Event. What, me? No pants, bro? I'm wearing my jeans today, big dog. We got our jeans on today. Man, you guys always do this to me. You guys always make me verify that, I'm wearing pants, and then I tell you not only do I wear pants, but I also wear my Vans on. I got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers. Got my Vans on. Well, now you made me take a shoe off, so now I'm going to take those off. But whatever, man. Now I'm going to take those off. I'm in my own office at home. I always dress up for this kind of stuff, man. I always get dressed up for this kind of stuff. Michael saying Indica. Okay. Let's see. Sela saying, wow, we are all wearing great jeans like Sydney Sweeney. Yo, what's going on? Welcome in. Jerry, welcome back. Appreciate you. Let's see. Bay Area stuff right now. It's just weird talking to a dude with no pants. Isn't it, though? Isn't it? Isn't it weird having a dude with no pants trying to talk to you? You got to wear your pants, man. Always wear your pants. Country saying, no spamming in the chat. Silas saying, please talk about me. I don't know anything about you, Silas, but I appreciate you checking into the chat. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't ask where the newbies were. This 2-minute warning, I normally do that. Let's see. Probably a bot, says TM. That's okay. It happens. Let's see. Thank you. You guys in the chat, I appreciate y'all. We're just here to have some fun. GTC Real saying, Mario not wearing pants? I'm always wearing pants, dude. I shower with my pants on, bro. I don't do that. That's weird. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. Coming out of this commercial break, a quick handoff to the Dallas Cowboys after the quick handoff to the right-hand side for the Dallas Cowboys. It is 1st and 10 after the commercial break. I am going to step away from the chat, guys. I know y'all want to interact with me, and I promise I want to interact with you guys as well, but I got to make sure that we're calling the plays as best as we can. Let's start the clock. It's a 2nd down and 4. The Dallas Cowboys on their own 26-yard line. A shotgun formation. Looks like Williams to the right side of Dak Prescott, waiting for it. Here it is, a 4-man rush coming in. Dak will pump fake. Dak will scramble. He's being chased by Crosby. Delivers this one to the left-hand side. George Pickens will break multiple tackles and fight his way forward to pick up 5 yards. 1st down, Dallas. 1st down for the boys. Dallas Cowboys 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He's a never nude for more Mario lore, says JT. Oh, man. Okay, 1st and 10. Dallas Cowboys at the Dallas 31 right now after a big gain right there on the left side from George Pickens. A snap, a handoff, and here goes Javonte Williams up the middle. I need Javonte Williams to get like 30 more fantasy points for me to beat JT. That's probably not going to happen. That's a 2-yard pickup. It's a 2nd down and 8. 2nd down. George Pickens comes off the field. He tags in Brian Flournoy, so we're seeing a little swap right now. Pickens not going to be in on this. Oh, excuse me. Flournoy comes out, and Pickens comes on. So Pickens is back onto the field. Jerry Jones watching this like he gives me creepy vibes, man, watching Jerry Jones. He's like, I don't know. He's watching this in a really weird way. The smile on his face is eerie. Here's a 2nd down and 8. Dak will look to the right and throw to the right. Catch is made by Jake Ferguson as he's going to be wrestled down to the ground by White on the play. So White going to bring the man down. It's Devin White on the right side here. 3rd down and 4. Clock continues to tick as we hit the 11-minute mark. Going to speed up the clock just a little bit here. 11:03 left to go. 3rd down and 4, waiting for the snap. Okay. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. There's Dak taking the snap against the 4-man rush. Pickens again going to make the grab, picks up the 1st down. He goes to the sideline doing a lot of sideways running, but he'll pick up about 20. Staying in bounds. What are you doing? Oh, my goodness. Wow. A 21-yard grab right here, like 15 of them after the contact. George Pickens dragging Raiders defenders with him. That's good for a Dallas Cowboys. 1st down, Eric Stokes got cooked on that jab step. Oh, my gosh. And it was done after that. Pickens literally was tagged by that's another one. 4 different Raiders defenders trying to bring down George Pickens. Finally gets brought down at the Las Vegas 42. It's 1st and 10 going to the left-hand side. A wind-up and a throw. Catch is made by Hunter Lupke. He hangs on to the football, picks up 12 yards. That's a 1st down. 1st down for the Cowboys. Down to the 30. Here comes the $5 super chat from Dublé. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm a Niners fan in the Bay, loving the channel. Keep it up. Double, thank you. Look, I know it's weird leaving a super chat, and I've done it before, and the worst feeling is if you leave a super chat and nobody says anything to you after you did that. Shout out to Deblea in the house, 3311. Appreciate the $5 super chat. We'll leave this up for a second just for you, big dog. Here's the snap and a handoff to the left-hand side. Javonte Williams going to get the carry inside the 25, down at the, looks like the 24 to me. It should bring up a second down and about 5 here. Second down and 5. Clock continues to tick. Double, thanks again, man. Do appreciate that super chat there. I do appreciate that a lot. I've done super chats that were ignored. I know, Courtney. I'm sorry. I know. I'm so sorry. If that ever happens, I am genuinely sorry. I hate doing that. Sometimes when the chat is insane, it's hard to keep up with them. Talk about first world problems, too. Second down and 5. Second down and 4 from the 24. A snap and a handoff to the left-hand side. Javonte Williams gets the carry. It's actually Malik Davis who gets the carry, and he will pick up exactly what they need for a first down, Dallas. First down, 50-yard line. 20-yard line. First down at the 20. We are at the red zone now. Thanks. Appreciate that, Courtney. I appreciate that. I feel the love. I feel the love, Courtney. I feel the love. Okay. Okay. Single back formation from the 20. Dak Prescott a play action. Dak will find Ferguson. This will go nowhere. First and 10 becomes second and 10. No gain. Football at the Las Vegas 20. Feel the same way. I appreciate y'all. Let's get a yeehaw for the 49ers bagwagoners, saying Daniel Buston. Oh, that's funny. I could drop dead and months would pass before I ever checked on. Months will go by without a text or a call for what? Really, Jack? Dude, Jack, you're in a good spot here, man. Appreciate you checking in, Mr. Bunn. I hope that you feel the friendship and the camaraderie here, dude. Let's go, man. You're always welcome to Football Nation. A look to the left, a throw to the left. The catch is made. George Pickens going to reach out to the 2-yard line, the 3-yard line. It's a first down. It's a first and goal. Dak Prescott, no huddle offense, first and goal from about 2 yards out. Thank you, Dawn, for gifting out a Football Nation membership. First and goal for the Dallas Cowboys at the Las Vegas 3. A snap and a handoff to the left-hand side, trying to find the crease. Not going to get it. It's a 1-yard pickup. Second and goal. Clock continues ticking here. That's Malik Davis to the left-hand side. I need Javonte Williams for a touchdown here to make JT at least a little bit nervous. Javonte Williams could definitely benefit from a touchdown. George Pickens, 144 yards. Yeah, that's not happening. I'm getting crushed today. I am getting crushed today. I got gifted a membership, says Carlos. Cheers to you, Carlos. Okay. Second down and goal. The Dallas Cowboys looking to punch it in right now. Motion on the field here. A snap, a little play action. Dak looks to the left, shoots, catch is made. That's good for a touchdown. Looks like it's Ryan Flournoy. And Flournoy gets 6 points on the board. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. Okay, Dak Prescott with another one. 246 passing yards and 31 fantasy points today. I'll say this, guys. I've had the most boring text scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to actually run through all of this scrolling text because I've had the same thing going by at the bottom, but Dak Prescott showing up big. The reason I said that is because he is now inside of the top players. He's now inside the top 3 of fantasy football players for quarterbacks in Week 12. Scrolling by at the bottom, extra point attempt is good, by the way. Scrolling by at the bottom of the screen are your top quarterbacks for Week 11. Week 11. Would you believe that Justin Fields is inside the top 5? And Drake May, Baker Mayfield, and Matthew Stafford all tied there for 7 at the bottom of the screen. Love y'all saying I got Dak on 3 teams today. Okay, I like it. Well, our defense is better than the Saints. That's something, says Country. Not setting the bar super high there, Country, but you are right. Not setting the bar super high there, but you are right. Can Dak get 50 fantasy points, asks Brian West. At this point, maybe. But Josh Allen, 3 rushing touchdowns, 3 passing touchdowns. Josh Allen absolutely cooked last week. Okay, so we saw the scrolling text at the bottom. That is specifically for quarterbacks. That's specifically for quarterbacks. Let's take a look at the top flex options. Bottom of the screen, Christian McCaffrey, the #1 player. This is full point PPR formats, by the way, folks. Christian McCaffrey, Michael Wilson, believe it or not. Yes, Michael Wilson, the man from the Arizona Cardinals. Sean Tucker with 33, Ted Tyrone McMillan with 33, Travian Henderson of the New England Patriots with 32, Ted Tyrone McMillan of the Carolina Panthers, Kenneth Gainwell with 29. Kenneth Gainwell in the absence right there of Jalen Warren, who took a big hit and is out for a while right now. Can we just watch the cheerleaders for the rest of the game? This game is over, says Uncompromised One. I don't know, man. I don't think we can. I think we'll have too many ladies in the chat right now who might find that, I don't know, off base for our brand right now. But I do appreciate the super chat, and I like where your head is at, man. If it was just us boys in, yeah, man, maybe we could do that. But we got about 20% of the chat. Ladies here, we want to make sure that we respect them as well. Let's see. We got Max Daly in the house. Cheers to you and your Cowboys. Hell of a 4-game marathon yesterday, dude. Max, that was brutal, bro. That was brutal. Hey, Courtney says, hey, we might like to watch them too. Hey, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. You might. Some of you might. That's true. Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Max, thank you for that super chat there as well. 2 $5 super chats coming in from Uncompromised One and from Max Daly. Thank you guys so much for those. All right, y'all. So, let's close this down right now. No, Courtney, please, says Todd. Come on to 63K, says Bubba Jax. Okay, when we get to the fourth quarter, I will make a plea deal, or I will try to plea with you guys to try to get to that goal. But for now, I think we are cooking and heading in the right direction. I love my frog, says Martin. Okay. All right, kickoff and a return for the Las Vegas Raiders past the 30, out to the 35, still pushing here. The pile goes forward, out to the 38-yard line. This is going to bring up a 1st and 10 with 6:09 left to go. Here come the Las Vegas Raiders to take the field. Raiders getting beat over the head right now. I might need to start wearing this outfit more often. This might be better to wear this outfit and to wear the chain. Oh, man, and we've got Central Intelligence Agency looking to immediately get banned from the channel. That's fine, bro. You want to get banned from the channel? That's the fastest way to do it, is to drop some racist slander like that. Let's go ahead and drop you. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, let's go ahead and hide this guy for sure. Okay, man, easiest way to get forever banned from the channel is to say idiot stuff like that. A throw to the left-hand side. This is a 1st and 10. To the left, it's going to be a 6-yard gain. Call it a 5-yard gain. 2nd down and 5. 2nd down and 5. Let's pop this back out. Okay. You don't get second chances for saying stuff like that, bro. It's that simple. You won't get a second chance. Ah, okay. It's going to be like that. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Thanks. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the moderators. Appreciate the moderators. Here's a run to the right-hand side on 2nd down and 5. Moderators, keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate you guys so much more than you know. You can't play by the rules? You can't play by the rules, not even the rules of Football Nation, but you can't play by the rules of society, bro. What good are you? Bug zapping. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Okay. Give me one moment while I get back in on this one. 3rd down and 1 coming up. Empty backfield. Waiting for the snap on 3rd down and 1. Geno, it's actually a single back formation. Geno Smith under center. He steps back. Looks like whistles coming in quickly here. A flag on the play. I got distracted by a couple of clowns in the chat right now. False start on the offense. 4 minutes and 49 seconds left to go. This will back them up and makes it a 3rd down and 6. Thank you. Hey, keep an eye out there, moderators. Sorry, but we're going to probably end up having to ban like 50 people today because people want to keep being idiots. So here we go. Shotgun formation, trips to the left, 1 to the right. Waiting for the snap at the 42-yard line. Takes it. Looking, surveying, going to the left. Catch is made. Brock Bowers fights for extra yardage on 3rd down and 6. It's short. 4th down and 1, and the Las Vegas Raiders are going to have to go for it here, man. It's going to have to go for it here. Houston saying this is getting out of hand. By the way, if you guys want to screenshot this, and anybody who's leaving those chats out here, we can literally put their profiles all over the internet and talk about how racist all these people are. I'm 100% down to do that here as well. 100% down to put all these people out here and put them in the public eye as being openly racists. But that's okay. I mean, it's not okay. But we're not going to let that slow us down. Courtney saying screenshot them. That's what I'm saying. Just screenshot them. CTG Real saying, what happened? Ignore the clown saying uncompromised one. For sure. Let's just be football fans, says Max Daly. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Okay, folks, we're in the middle of a commercial break right now. Looks like Ezeraku, who's been having a good day for the Dallas Cowboys, was just injured on the play. Injured on the play. Matt saying it's probably just one person with multiple accounts. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Who else is in here? Thank you, Tazron. You too. Appreciate you. Keep doing you, says Mario. Hey, man. I plan to do that always. I'm not changing my morals or my foundations or my bedrock to be on a platform. That's just not how this works. So, and by the way, it looks like they already ran out of their accounts, so that was easy. We got time today, says that's what I'm saying, man. I ain't got no 4 games. That's easy enough. I played enough video games in my life to prepare, says Courtney. What's going on, Dwayne? I see Danny saying great week of you doing you. Thank you so much, Danny. I appreciate that, bro. Let's go. Danny, 49ers fan. 49ers fan checking in, rocking and rolling. Thank you very much, man. Thank you, Danny, 49ers. IP addresses beware, says Courtney. What up, Jermaine Event? Max also checking in saying, you make football fun. Thank you. No, I don't make football fun. Football is inherently fun, but sometimes bad announcers make the games extra boring when they don't have to be. We could have a one-sided game like we're having right now with the Dallas Cowboys up 31-9 over the Raiders, and we can still have 5,000 people hanging out with us being a part of this community and feeling together right now. So I don't believe that I make football any more fun. I think that you guys make it fun in the chat, being here with us. And, I mean, I wouldn't be doing this if football wasn't fun to begin with. If I hated the sport, we wouldn't be here. But I'll go ahead and shut up now. And let's go ahead and bring up the records across the NFL scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. Oops. 4th down and 1. They're going for it here because they have to. A toss to Genty. Genty will pick up the 1st down, if only just barely. It's a 1st down on the 4th down conversion. We are still in the 3rd quarter here in the Las Vegas Raiders, looking for something to get back into the column here over there on the right-hand side. First and 10 after the conversion there for the Las Vegas Raiders. 3 minutes and 36 seconds. A pistol formation here. Another super chat coming in from Max. Thank you, Max. Here's a little play action. Looking to the right, throwing to the right. Looks like Michael Mayer going to make a big grab. A gain of 8, 2nd down and 2 coming up. This moves the football across midfield out to the Dallas 43-yard line. 2nd down and 2. The clock is ticking. Another $2 super chat. This time, Max saying this community makes football fun. That's it right there, man. Yeah. Courtney, I got you. Cool as a fan? Cool as a fan. Yes. Okay. Looking to the right, Geno Smith on 2nd and 2 will make a connection there with Trey Tucker. Trey Tucker takes this one from the Dallas 43 out for about 12 yards. It makes it a 1st down and 10 to the Dallas Cowboy 31-yard line. 1st down, Las Vegas Raiders. 1st down for the Las Vegas Raiders. Let's go to Cool as a Fan and go to his channel here and get him brought back on. Okay. That's Kelly D. Here's a throw to the right-hand side on 1st and 10. Let's go here. All right, cool as a fan. You should be good to go, buddy. You should be able to comment here once again. All right, folks, my apologies. I've got a 2nd down and 10 coming up right now. I'm handling some administrative work in real time right now. This will stop the clock here with 2nd down and 10, 2:09 left to go. I'm stepping away from the chat once again so I can get locked in on this game, y'all. Locked in on this game. 2nd down and 10. 32-yard line, Geno Smith in a shotgun. Looking to the right, will hand this one off. Raheem Mostert going to break a few tackles. Gets this from the 32 to the 30. It's a 2-yard gain. Call it a 3rd down and 2 now, as there are 2 minutes here left to go in the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter action coming up here soon. But the Las Vegas Raiders need an answer, and they need it fast. Raiders down by 22 points at this moment. It's a 3-touchdown game. 3rd down and 8 from the 30-yard line. The line to gain is the 22. Shotgun, motion. Geno waits for it. Geno takes it. 4-man rush coming in, looking left, throwing left. Catch is made on the left-hand side. It's Tyler Lockett, who's there for about 13. Call that a gain of 11. That's good for a 1st down, Las Vegas Raiders. And that puts the Raiders inside of the Dallas Cowboys red zone. Las Vegas Raiders inside of the Dallas Cowboys red zone. All right, 1st and 10. Thank you very much right there. I just saw our boy Dill checking in right now. Appreciate you, Dill. Thank you. I feel the fire, bro. 1st and 10. 55 seconds left to go. Getting my clock corrected here. A snap and a handoff to the left-hand side. This one goes backwards, and the Dallas Cowboys manage to get a stop here. It's a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. The clock continues to wind down as we approach the end of the quarter. We will need one more play at least here before the end of the quarter. One more play at least here before the end of the quarter. It's 2nd down and 11. Let's see what they dial up. This final play should take us to the end right now. David Bacco. Oh, we got another one. 2nd down and 11. Motion on the field. Thank you. Looking to the right, looking to the left, stepping through the pocket. Geno Smith is on the run. Down he goes. He will pick up about 2 yards, maybe 3 yards on the play. It's a 2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 11 becomes 3rd down and 9 at the Dallas Cowboys 18-yard line. So 3rd down when we get back from the commercial break that we are heading into now. So inside the red zone, we go to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's go ahead and bring this up over here. That's not going to change. We go to the 4th quarter. Reset this. There it is. Come on, Fergie says 99 problems. Man, if you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems. But these big old dummies in the chat from time to time are definitely one of them. We'll ignore them moving forward. Guys, moderators, thank y'all so much. Seriously, thank y'all so much. On the brighter side, this is from my dogs. I don't watch TV anymore when you're on. I don't yell at the TV. And to them, I'm just yelling. They love you. Mike, thank you very much, Mr. Thomas. I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate that very much. I love football, says Anna. You know, I saw this really funny shirt. It doesn't matter. Let's see. But the Raiders ain't one. You know what? The Raiders definitely ain't one. Not for the Dallas Cowboys today. Let's take a look at the schedules. Thanks, guys. I'm getting a little off track here. I love reading the chats and being there with you guys in that stat area. But let's talk about the schedules moving forward here. We haven't done this since the first half, so why don't we take a quick look at the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders' schedule coming up. Sunday, Week 12, is going to be the Cleveland Browns at the Raiders. Raiders going to be hosting the Cleveland Browns next week. Can they get that win? Then they go for a divisional matchup, back-to-back divisional matchups for Las Vegas. Las Vegas on the road in Los Angeles, and this is the Sunday immediately after Thanksgiving, and this will be the first December game for the Las Vegas Raiders. That'll be Week 14, hosting the Denver Broncos. Tough schedule here for them as well. Week 15, they've got a matchup against the Eagles, and Week 16, they've got the Houston Texans to deal with. Right now, if we take a quick look at the playoff picture, and we're going to start from the bubble teams here, the Ravens, the Texans, the Chiefs, all looking for a spot right now. The Lions, the Panthers, the Vikings, the Cowboys still believe they've got a chance to actually get into the postseason. These are your, I guess, bottom. I call them bubble teams. They're not exactly in. They are currently on the outside looking in, but there is still plenty of time there for sure. Still plenty of time for them to do something, and plenty of time for these guys to screw some things up right here. I think there's more chance of the guys at the bottom of the table in the AFC to get in, considering these 5-5 records or some of these lowlier records. Good job in the NFC over here. Commercial break is now over. It's a 3rd down and 10, and on this 3rd down, they go to Brock Bowers as we come back from this commercial break to open up the 4th quarter. Inside the red zone, Brock Bowers makes the grab. It's 4th down and 4, and the Raiders got to go for it here. 4th down and 4 at the Dallas Cowboys 13-yard line. 4th down and 4 at the Dallas Cowboys 13-yard line. Okay, looking for some kind of conversion here. They're going to need it. Shotgun formation. Geno Smith steps up to the line, calls a quick audible, changing the play, steps back this time. 2 receivers left, 1 on the right, dropping back, looking to the left, looking to the right. Geno Smith going to step up through the pocket. Geno Smith is on the run. Geno Smith, why did you give yourself up? You could have had a touchdown. Oh, man, doesn't matter. He picked up a 1st down here. It does matter, but he still picks up the 1st down. It's 1st and goal now for the Las Vegas Raiders. 1st down, well done by Geno. Did not want to take the hit here. It's 1st and goal from 6 yards out. Where do we go? Hey, what's going on, Corey? Let's go. Saying let's effing go. Appreciate you, Crystal Padilla. Thanks for checking in. Joe the Schmo is begging for this right now. You need a Tyler Lockett touchdown? Let's see if it happens, bro. That's what you said for $200K. Let's see if it happens, man. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Looking to the right, throwing to the right. The catch is going to be made. Trey Tucker goes all the way in. Trey Tucker will be the man who scores the touchdown. Touchdown, Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders. And the Las Vegas Raiders going to put 6 points on the board now. It makes it a 15-13 game. And the Raiders looking to just stop the Dallas Cowboys one time. One time would make a big difference. Say what I want. My website is www.footballnationusa.com. I'll put it at the bottom of the screen, and it's also a link in the description of this video down below. But www.footballnationusa.com, scrolling by at the bottom. The kick is up. The kick is good. And this means it is 16-31. The Dallas Cowboys now up by just 2 touchdowns. It's a 2-possession game, and we have seen teams come back from 2 possessions in the 3rd quarter. We've seen this, guys. It could happen. Actually, they're down by 15. They're down by 15. It's a 2-possession game right now. Is Javonte Williams going to score, says Marco, asks Marco. Marco, that's a great question, my friend. MuckTube is in the house. 2-point conversion would be the call to make, but MuckTube, I firmly believe that unless you are ready for the 2-point conversion, even though you need the 2-point conversion, wait until you are in position to get it. Because if you go for the 2-point conversion and now you need a 2-point conversion just to tie it, changes things for sure. Someone saying, and it's the 3rd quarter, not the 4th. It's the 4th quarter, not the 3rd. I got 3rd quarter right here, buddy. I got 4th quarter. We're good. It says 4th quarter. We're good. 4th quarter just started here. 13:22 left to go. Okay. All right, folks. Ooh, what did I just... Yikes. Okay. I see down here, down below. This whole live stream, I have not asked for it today, and I think it's probably better for him. I think it's always awkward to hear the YouTuber asking for it, but I think you guys know what's coming right here. We are about 40 subscribers short of getting to 63,000 subscribers. We could see the odometer change right now. Whether you're a Raiders fan or a Cowboys fan, I'm looking for some additional support right now. If you guys have commitment issues, I get it. Don't do anything you don't want to do. But if you want to see this small YouTube channel continue to grow and eventually catch the Chat Sports and Tom Grossi's of the world, it starts here. If we can get to 63,000 guys, I will be forever grateful. I got a lot of good games coming up for y'all. It's not just football. I got basketball. I got baseball. We might even sprinkle in some hockey this season. So if you want to stick around for all of that fun and be a part of our community, smash that subscribe button. That's the only time I'll say it today. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's Monday Night Football. I know y'all are probably tired. You've worked today. This is feeling like a blowout, so I appreciate you giving me your time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that's it. Let's step away for now. 1972 Cowboys, says Patriots Post. Praying for 100K before New Year's, says Houston. I don't know that we'll get there, man, but it's okay. It is okay. We'll push for it. Here's the kick. It's going to be returned. The Cowboys bringing this one out to get their first play of the fourth quarter. Cavante Turpin's on the run past the 40, and he picks it up right now. A big gain here and a big super chat coming in right now as well. Danny with the biggest super chat of the day. Wow, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much, dude. Okay. Thank you very much, Danny. Kenny Tran asking, do you do the NBA? I do the NBA. Mostly postseason stuff and mostly San Antonio Spurs stuff since I am from San Antonio. But Danny is blessing the channel today. Thank you very much. We're going to let that sit here for just a little bit. Thank you, Danny. 1st and 10 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line after the big Cavante Turpin kickoff return. Javonte Williams gets the carry to the right-hand side. This will be a gain of about 4. It's a 2nd down and 6. Okay. Huge super chat. Thank you, Danny. That does make me feel a little less stressed out. My birthday's coming up in less than a week. I'll consider that a birthday present, Danny. Thank you very much, man. 12:48, we'll start the clock here. I'm going to act like I've been here before. Thank you again. Here's the toss to the left-hand side. On 2nd down and 6, 2nd down and 7, Javonte Williams goes nowhere. It brings up a 3rd down and 6. The clock continues ticking here. Dallas Cowboys going to try to avoid a 3-and-out. Dallas Cowboys going to try to avoid the 3-and-out. Happy early birthday. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate that, bro. Kenny, your birthday's coming up too. Rock and roll. All right, y'all. 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6 with 12 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. The Dallas Cowboys looking to try and convert to keep the drive alive. Otherwise, they're going to change possession here. Dak Prescott motions. There is the snap, and Dak will air this out. Goes in and out of the hands of the motion man. Cavante Turpin can't hang on to it. The pass is incomplete. Uh-oh. Will the Las Vegas Raiders get a chance to make this a one-possession game with plenty of time in the 4th quarter? Oh, man. Here we go. Get up on my feet. We'll stay in the chair for a little bit because I don't want to keep doing the up and down thing. We'll stay glued to the chair for just a little bit here. It's a 4th down. And the Las Vegas Raiders are lined up to return. 1st and 10. The punt team is out here. Brian Anger standing way back at about his own 32-yard line. Brian Anger takes the snap. Here is the boot. And this one goes back to Las Vegas. Las Vegas going to let that bounce, going to let that bounce, going to let that bounce. He decides to recover this one. Why would you touch that football? He goes down at the 2-yard line. The choice to bring it back by Trey Tucker, a bad one. He could have actually had that thing go into the end zone, and it could have been a touchback. Instead, the Las Vegas Raiders, doing themselves no favors, will start this drive on the 2. Las Vegas going to start this drive on the 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for all your support today. You guys are awesome, man. So we go to another commercial break after the kickoff there. We are in the 4th quarter. Oh, my goodness. I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. Thank you, folks. Another one marked down. That feels incredible. Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. It definitely validates the hard work we put in on this channel. It's not just calling the game and turning the TV on. You can see that we do all the slides here on this channel. The pregame slides, the offense, the defense. We break down the personnel, the offense, the defense. We do this for both sides out here. We do it for all the teams that we cover. We cover the schedules for all the teams that we cover. We do head-to-head comparisons of the quarterbacks, head-to-head comparisons of the defenses. We do our schedule. We do the playoff picture, both sides of everything. We do a lot on this channel, and super chats like that help validate it. You guys subscribing to the channel help validate it. Hitting that like button really helps validate it. And you guys in the chat right there, thank y'all so much for watching. You know what I need to do? Let's do this. Newbies, if you are new, drop 5 emojis. I'm looking for the newbies right now, and I am looking specifically for emojis to give you guys your official shout-outs. Looking for 5 of them. Looking for 5 of them right now. Uh-oh, here we go, says Courtney. Here we go. And Country saying, welcome to the newbies. We got Lloyd in the house. We got Rusty in the house. What up, Rusty? We got Carlos Ortiz, Adrian Rodriguez, Chad Stoner, Airtime in Action, the Pulsey. We've got Spencer Hall checking in for the first time today. Taylor B, what's going on, Taylor B? Wayne Adams checking in. Rookie 7079. Scott Allen, what's up, Scott? We got Ron Rinn checking in. We got I can't pronounce that, but I appreciate you letting us know that you're in here. We got Yehoshua. Joshua, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. Jay in the house. Jay Openia. Okay. Jay Open Iano. Jay Open. Appreciate you. I'm not going to get a chance to read all of these. Thank you guys for checking in right now. 1st and 10 coming up for the Las Vegas Raiders. Flags coming in immediately. Don't tell me this is a false start when you're on your own 2-yard line. It is. Flag on the play. False start on the offense. Las Vegas Raiders starting this drive on the 2-yard line. It's a replay of first down. It's a 1st and 11 after a false start penalty. Bubba Jax, thank you very much, man. Wayne saying, Mario, I'm late checking in. I'm here for you, Steelers fan. Appreciate you, Sherry. Your clean channel. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you very much, Sherry. Appreciate all of the newbies in the chat here as well. I'm going to have to scroll down. Sorry, guys, for not getting to read all of those here. A snap and a handoff. He's going to go down. This is going to be a safety. I think the Cowboys get it. A safety for the Dallas Cowboys defense, and the Cowboys get the football back. Let's go. Safety here. The Dallas Cowboys wrap up Ashton Genty. It's a 2-point play here for the Dallas Cowboys defense. It's 32-16. And the Cowboys safety ends up putting points on the board. Aubrey Girl, appreciate you. Paula, what's going on? Jay Rodriguez, I see you. John Strickland, thank you. Looks like Pedro is in the house, ripping and running. Checking in, David Scarupa. David Scarupa checking in. Aubrey Girl, I see you out there, Aubrey. I see you. Braden, what's going on? Appreciate that. Colin Kester, thanks, guys. If I didn't get a chance to read your name, I do apologize. Me Law with a $20 super chat in the house right now. Me Law, thank you. Dallas Cowboys doing well. Can't believe how far in the backfield he was. Almost like it was scripted, says Joey Montoya. By the way, at the end of this game, at the end of Monday Night Football, we are raffling off another prize. Joey Montoya was the last one to win a prize. Technically, Michael James was. But Joey looks like he got his beanie. Joey, does it fit? Do you like your beanie, man? Thanks for checking in. Me Law, thank you very much for that $20 super sticker. Okay, so now I'm going off tangent. There was a safety that just happened on the field. The Las Vegas Raiders going to lose 2 points or concede 2 points to the Dallas Cowboys defense. Carlson going to kick this off back to the Dallas Cowboys after the safety. That's just how the game goes. So Cowboys not only get 2 points, they also get possession now after that. And we're going to start this drive, I guess, wherever the kickoff lands. Waiting for the kickoff here. Dallas doing it all tonight, says Chiefs fan for life. Bill, thanks, man. John Strickland, thanks, man. Dennis, I appreciate you. Joel Malloy, thank you very much. Horchata in the house. Let's go. Horchata, bienvenidos, mi amigo. William Tuno, appreciate you. Renell, thank you. I said 24-13 Cowboys win. I guess I was off, says Joker Curtis. Okay. Waiting for the kickoff here. I promise I'm not just stalling for time. Actually, I promise that's exactly what I'm doing. That's actually exactly what I'm doing is stalling for time. Arch Troll with a $5 super chat. That's a clear donation from Arch Troll. Thank you very much, Mr. Troll. Looks like another super chat coming in here as well. This time it's Brian Allen. Thank you very much, Brian. Man, you guys are too nice, dude. You guys are gonna make me cheese and break my character and lose my professionalism here because I can't stop smiling. You guys are being oh so generous. Here's the kickoff. It's going to be an onside kick. And this is going to take a bounce. It's going to be brought back and a slide right here. So the kickoff after the safety is an onside kick. It is unsuccessful. Brian Allen, thank you very much for that super chat. Thank you for the comment tied to it as well. Arch Troll, I appreciate you. Oh, man, guys, please. Oh, no, please, guys, please. Thank you very much, Sam. I appreciate that as well. Okay, Cowboys getting the football here. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Here we go. First and 10. Dallas Cowboys have the football at the Las Vegas 35-yard line. $5 super chat from Sam Man. Thank you very much. $5 super chat from Living Like Larry saying, how's it going? Larry, it's going pretty well today. We're having a very good day. A lot of generous folks today blessing the channel. I appreciate you guys. Y'all know I never ask for supers, man. Thank y'all so much. Sorry, Cragger. We did have a couple of scumbags here earlier today, and I do apologize to everyone in the chat who had to suffer and watch the stream's value go down as I was distracted trying to handle that. Thank you to the moderators for clearing out all of that nasty grime and bile that people were spewing out in the chat. Let's move forward with this game. We've got a first down and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys inside of Las Vegas Raiders territory. A shotgun formation from the 38. Dak Prescott will hand this off to Javonte Williams, and Williams will be wrapped up at about the 35. Call it a 3-yard gain here. Cowboys going to keep the football on the ground to keep the clock ticking and make sure that the Raiders don't have a lot of time when they get it back. Let's see. We got another $20 super chat from FDJC Engine 2. What's going on, man? Engine number 2 in the house. Appreciate you. Thank you for that super chat as well. Second down and 7 with 11 minutes here left to go. Shotgun formation. Dak Prescott steps up to the line of scrimmage. Dak steps back, waiting for it. Motion as he swings his arm behind him. Dak looking to the right, finds CeeDee Lamb, puts it right in the breadbasket. CeeDee Lamb is down by contact. It'll still be recovered here by the Dallas Cowboys. And it should be down by contact. It should bring up a 3rd down and 1. Okay. Thank you. Say what I want. Appreciate you very much. Saying makes me not miss not being able to watch. Rock and roll, man. I will do my best now, knowing that, I know there's a lot of people who don't have access to these games. My goal is always to make sure that I can paint a verbal picture. Dak Prescott under center, motion on the field. Dak doesn't like what he sees. He turns around and calls the timeout as he walks over to the sideline immediately. So Dak Prescott stops the clock with 10:17. It's a 3rd down and 1 for the Dallas Cowboys at the Las Vegas 29-yard line. They are lined up on the right hash right now. And I don't know what on earth to say to this one. Wow. Let's end this week right. Happy birthday to Mario, and thanks for all you do. Danny, thank you very much, man. This is, wow. That's going to buy me a lot of cough drops, dude. This is a snap and a handoff to Hunter Lupke. Thank y'all so much. That is so incredibly generous of you, Danny. I mean, I can't even begin to explain, just some people are blessed right here, And I appreciate you because those kinds of super chats allow us to continue doing what we're doing and allow us to continue calling these games for not just Danny here, but for all the thousands of people who are watching this live stream currently. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Danny. I'm going to actually move this a little out of the way here. We'll move this over to the side so you guys can still see the drive chart. But, Danny, I'm going to leave your super chat right over here. Here's the snap. A look to the left. This one's going to be caught by Kevontae Turpin on 1st and 10. Pass is caught. It goes backwards. A loss of a yard, maybe about the same right here. Another super chat came in from Cragger saying your income went up after the losers attack. That's true, Cragger. Thank you for that super chat there as well. Tanny, thank you very much, man. I feel like it is going to be a happy birthday here. This will definitely I'm honestly just like in shock right now. 2nd down and 10. A single back formation, 2 receivers on the left-hand side, 2 receivers on the right-hand side. Motion on the field. Here's the snap and a handoff. Javonte Williams up the middle. Javonte Williams picks up 10, and then a little bit more inside the red zone down at the 11-yard line. A big gain for Javonte. There's a flag on the play. Uh-oh. Let's find out what this penalty is. Let's find out what this penalty is right now. Feliz cumpleaños, Mario. You would have gotten more, but the Dallas jersey prevented it. Just kidding. Keep up the good work. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on the offense, guys. Personal foul. Tyler Booker going to be charged for the unnecessary roughness right here. And I appreciate that, CTG Reels. Keep up the good work. And Santino. Santino will get a chunk of this here as well, guys. He's putting together all these slides and working his hours when we're not live to make sure that these live streams happen. So big shout out to Santino there as well. I got to stop the clock here. The penalty for unnecessary roughness backs up the Dallas Cowboys big time here. It's a 1st and 10, but it backs them up. So it was a 1st down. It's a fresh set of downs. 8:34 as the commercial break is over. Put this up right now. 8:34. Okay, 1st and 10. 15-yard penalty after the 1st down moves the Dallas Cowboys to the Las Vegas 26. Excuse me, Las Vegas 24. It's a 1st and 10, and all of a sudden we're waiting for a call from the officials. The camera just kind of panning around. I'm literally not even listening to anybody out there. Not Joe Buck, not Troy Aikman. Nobody is saying anything. There we go. Finally, the awkward silence is broken. 8:20 left to go. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 1 on the right. Motion from Turpin. Dak takes it. He fakes it. Pressure immediately on a screen play. To the left goes Ferguson. A stiff arm by Ferguson. Oh, wow. Jake Ferguson with a big boy stiff arm there on 1st and 10. 2nd down and 3. The big tight end pushing a man away. Johnson pushes him out of bounds. Eventually, this puts us back inside the red zone. Dallas inside the red zone once again. Thanks again for that super chat there, Danny. That was so generous, man. Feeling #blessed right now. I'll keep this up for just a little bit longer. Okay, 2nd down and 3. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right, 1 on the left. Motion on the motion from Ryan Flournoy. It's a handoff to the right-hand side. Javonte Williams met with some contact immediately here. It brings up a 3rd down and 2. Clock still hot. Not stopping anything here. 4:19 left to go. 4:19 left to go. When is your birthday? Says James. It's on Friday. My birthday is this Friday. So Thursday night football, I plan to do something here. I don't know, maybe do a cheesecake or something. I'll blow out the candles on my birthday. Something that's just like whatever. But, 34 doesn't feel like a super special birthday. Sparky gifting 5 memberships right now. Thank you, Sparky. Sparky, cheers to you, my friend. 3rd down and 2. Dallas Cowboys at the 18-yard line. A look to CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb makes the grab. Lamb gets inside the 15. Down at the 13. It's a 1st down, Dallas Cowboys. And the boys should win this game the way that it is sitting. Thank you very much, Sparky. I appreciate that. This is from all of us, says Danny. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, get up on my feet right now. 6:20 left to go. 1st and 10. My green tea stickers blending in with the background here. 1st and 10. Single back formation from inside the red zone at the 13-yard line. Javonte Williams gets from the 13 down to the 9. It's a 4-yard pickup and a 2nd down and 6 as the Dallas Cowboys continue to march inside the red zone. Cragger, thank you very much for that super chat as well. Happy birthday, big support, and Cowboy blowout. Let's do it. Dallas Cowboys crushing right now. I didn't like how CeeDee got tackled, says LJ Cardenas. Lamb needs to be more, says MDK. He doesn't got to do nothing as long as George Pickens is out there helping support the team. That's exactly why they went out and got George Pickens. I expected CeeDee Lamb's production to take a hit. I did not expect it to take that big of a hit, though. 2nd down and 6 from the 9-yard line. The catch made at the left-hand side out to the 5-yard line. This is another 4-yard gain on 2nd down and 6. It brings up a 3rd down and 2, and we're at the Las Vegas 5-yard line. Dallas Cowboys knocking on the door with 5 minutes here left to go. Dak Prescott chewing on the mouthpiece now. Oh, my goodness. No. You've got to be kidding me. Brian? Really? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. You're kidding me, man. Guys, that's too much, man. 3rd down and 2. You guys work so hard for your money, man. Here's the snap and a handoff. This will be a 1-yard gain. Call it a 2-yard gain. It'll bring up a 4th down and 1. You guys work so hard for your money. You guys are #blessed, but I feel I don't know how to accept it, man. Thank you. So this is officially probably going to be the most I've ever made on a live stream through. This is for sure the most I've ever made on a live stream on a super chat. We had a game like this last year that was bonkers, but this is, I think, next level right now. Thank you, Brian, so much, man. I appreciate you out there with a big super chat. Danny with a big super chat. You guys are making my heart melt right now, dude. I'm trying to be a big boy right here and just keep things going, man, because the show must go on, but I'd be lying if I said that, like, it doesn't feel like that's crazy. That is crazy. I'm humbled, man. I'm so thankful. Thank you guys so much. 4 minutes here left to go. Timeout has been called. Dallas Cowboys have 1 timeout remaining for the record. Las Vegas Raiders still have all 3 timeouts right now. It feels like Football Nation, says Quint. It does. Let's go. Country, you too. Happy early birthday for 34. Let's go. Appreciate you. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to stay live for a little bit after this game, guys. I think there's a lot to unpack after this live stream. You guys might literally bring tears of joy to my eye right now. Another one coming in. Thank you so much, man. 4th down and 2 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. A shotgun formation. Sam, man, I appreciate it. CeeDee Lamb at the bottom of the screen in the slot. Dak looking that way. CeeDee Lamb threw his hands on 4th down and 2. And the pass is incomplete. How did you drop that pass, CeeDee? It's a change of possession, and the Raiders take over now on their own 4-yard line with less than 4 minutes here left to go. Thank you, Sam. He says, this is why you're cool. I appreciate you, Sam. I appreciate everybody today. Danny, MuckTube now in the house. If you need to cry, Mario, let it out. We ain't judging. I mean, I'm a big boy, dude. I understand that, like, what we're doing here on the channel, by the way, Red Zone Music is over, that what we're doing here on the channel holds value for a lot of people because they don't have access to these games. But my gosh, man, my gosh, I'm just you guys are just so nice, man. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much, Living Like Larry. The next time this happens, I will be I'll try to be a little more hardened about it. I'm sure there's a lot of people watching this live stream like, dude, put your big boy pants on and call the game. To those of you, I'll tell you now, this, again, ain't the Tom Grossi show, so that doesn't happen every single live stream. What just happened right now is a game changer for me and for my family, so that's a huge piece, man. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Happy birthday. It's my birthday also, says Dwayne Davis. Congratulations. Happy birthday, sir. Uncompromised one. We did get to 63,000. We did get to 63,000. Aliot saying Jerry Jones is the Tales from the Crypt guy. Pretty close to that, Elliot. He is looking pretty close to that. I'm still a Washington fan, says William. Williams touchdown. That would be pretty cool. Thank you, RSL Roots, man. Thank you so much. These donations. I gotta do something for you guys. You know what? We're giving out a prize at the end of this game. We're giving out a jacket at the end of this game, but I think next week, because of these super chats right here, next Monday Night Football, or maybe the Monday Night Football after Thanksgiving, we'll do a bigger prize in case someone doesn't win the $100 grand prize. But this is great, man. What did I just miss, says Pirate Captain. Pirate Captain, R. Pirate Captain, R. Welcome. You have not missed much. You missed the Dallas Cowboys not able to convert a fourth down there. CeeDee Lamb dropping a wide open pass at the goal line at the end of the game right here. Feels like CeeDee Lamb dropped that one on purpose. Happy birthday, neighbor. Hey, what's going on, Isaac? Let's go, bro. What's going on, man? Appreciate you checking into tonight's live stream, dude. Hey, man, after the game, I'll be down in the garage if you want to come by and say what's up, bro. We'll be hanging out in the garage after the game. A throw to the left-hand side as we come out of the commercial break. Ashton Genty makes the grab from the 4-yard line, gets down to about, we'll call that about the 9-yard line. It's a 5-yard pickup, 2nd down and 5. Gets the clock ticking here. Back to the action. Another super chat checking in right here, guys. Y'all are amazing. This is crazy. Don't forget about me, man. I could never forget about you, Snaz. I've been watching you since the very beginning. Jeff, go Pack go. Appreciate you, Snaz. Thank you so much, man. I'm not forgetting any of y'all. You're all winners in my book. 2nd down and 5, a look to the left from the 10-yard line. The catch is made by Brock Bowers. Bowers takes the football to about the 14. It's a 3rd down and 1, and the clock continues to tick here. Drive chart down below for your convenience. I have you, Tortoise. Tortoise now in the house. Another super chat. Thank you so much. Thanks for covering the games I can't watch. I got you, Tortoise. I got you, Tortoise. Much love, man. 3rd down and 1 coming up here for the Las Vegas Raiders. This will be a big 3rd down. If they can't convert this, they're basically cooked. They're already cooked at this point. But there's the snap. Looking to the right, looking to the left, in trouble, getting wrapped up. Gino going to sling this thing anyways. 4th down and 1. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 2:36, and they got to punt this thing, but they won't. It's 4th down and 1. They got to go for it. Excuse me. 4th down and 1, down by, what is that, 17 points. It's become a 3-possession game thanks to that safety. A 3-possession game thanks to the safety. The Raiders are done in this one. Las Vegas been cooked since the safety. Yeah, MuckTube. That's definitely the case. DC Happy saying, let's get to 15 to 10. Nah, man. No, that's too much. That's too much. Here's the blitz. The pressure coming in, and down he goes on 4th down and 1. He'll get bagged on the play. And so he goes backwards. It immediately becomes 1st and goal for the Dallas Cowboys at the 6-yard line. Cowboys now have it with 2:31 left to go. The clock is stopped on the change of possession here. Dallas Cowboys take over. And there's Jerry Jones sitting in his chair looking like Emperor Palpatine, looking down at the field right now. Good, good. Something, something dark side. Something, something complete. Okay, 1st and goal for the Dallas Cowboys at the 6-yard line. Cowboys going to take over here. Great field position. Great live stream today. A lot of generosity. I feel the love in the room, guys. They're going to take a knee. The Dallas Cowboys already in victory formation. It's 2nd down and goal. A flag on the play on a knee. Wow. Too many players on the field for the Las Vegas Raiders. Too many men on the field against the Vegas Raiders defense. Dak took the snap as quick as he could. Unbelievable right there. So we'll call that illegal formation on the Raiders. It goes from bad to worse. It's a 1st and goal at the Las Vegas 3-yard line. So 1st and goal at the Las Vegas 3-yard line. Too many men on the field right now. Gridiron Heights on YouTube. I don't think I have watched Gridiron Heights. Oh my gosh. Marisa. Miras Mama with another one. Thank you, Miras Mama. There's the victory formation, 1st and goal. Dak takes the knee. The clock will tick. This will take us to the 2-minute warning. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say today. This beats bartending. That's how do you accept something like what these people have done for me with grace? What is the proper way to actually do that and accept these super chats with grace without getting all giddy or without sounding unprofessional or without feeling greedy or anything like that? Like, I genuinely, first of all, I appreciate it, but I almost feel guilty, man. I do. I don't know how to do it. I guess we'll learn. I guess we'll learn as time goes on. It's something I'm going to have to get adapted to. Another $20 super chat coming in right now from Coach Leonard. Coach, come on, Coach. You didn't have to do that either, man. Thank you. You're getting destroyed, says Danny TD. Oh, yeah, Danny, we are. Here comes one from Clay Daniel saying, great job. Thank you, Mr. Clay. Thank you, Mr. Clay. Thank y'all so much. Coach with a super in here as well. We had to deal with some pretty bad eggs early in this game, man. We had to deal with some pretty bad eggs, throwing out some racial slurs and just being completely obscene out here in the chat. And talk about overcoming the adversity right here. This is one heck of a day. This is one heck of a day. Thank y'all so much for all of your support. Man, okay. All right. Okay. So, we're at the 2-minute warning. The Dallas Cowboys going to finish by taking their knees right now. GTC Real saying, don't feel guilty. I don't even know if guilty is the word. I just feel beside myself. I don't even know that guilty is the word. I don't know how to accept it. Like, it's so weird, man. It's so weird. Yes, Space Explorer, we are sitting at 63, almost at 63.1. Our next shelf to get to is 65 and then 70, but we will have a few more weeks before we get there. We're averaging somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000 subscribers a week. I think we'll continue to head in that direction as we get closer and closer to the playoffs. And then, strangely enough, I do expect us to slow down a little bit as we get deeper and deeper into the playoffs because there will be less and less games. Here's another one saying date night. Another one saying date night, Brian Allen. Thanks, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Humbled, you are being, I feel like I'm being blessed right now. Not much, Jay. This is more than you know. Every donation here I'm so thankful for. There's the knee. The Dallas Cowboys take the knee coming out of the 2-minute warning. It's 3rd down and goal at the Las Vegas Raiders 3-yard line. Call it the 4-yard line. And this game is almost over. Remember those 18 innings, says Chad Attack. How could I forget? How could I forget? Jay saying, not much, but great show, brother Jay. You know, it's honestly, and this sounds so cheesy and so cliche, man. It really is the thought and the sentiment behind it right there that means so much to me. Mina's Mama, a huge super chat, another huge super chat, a couple of them here from Brian, a couple of them from Danny. These guys have come in hot right now. Coach has checked in with a big one. Clay has checked in with a big one. Here comes another one from Ghost Coffee saying happy birthday. Ghost Coffee, thank you very much. 4th down and goal after that final knee. They take one more knee. The Dallas Cowboys going to start celebrating here. I think they might even kick a field goal at this point, or maybe they'll just do the turnover on downs. Maybe Brandon Aubrey might get some more points at this point. 50 seconds left to go. Play clock down to 6. Dak Prescott waits for the snap on 4th and goal with 40 seconds left to go. It's a turnover on downs. So there we go. 1st and 10. We'll stop the clock. Turnover on downs. No need to waste time here. Las Vegas Raiders get the football. Dak comes off the field. Raiders take the field. They might just do the same unless the safety comes again. So down at the Las Vegas 6, Schottenheimer saying, come off the field. You're not going to get a chance. It is what it is. This game is just about over. Tory Gates, thank you, sir. Appreciate y'all. Man. Oh, man. Okay. So I got to make sure I get everything together because when this game is over, It's not over, guys. I'm still going to be live after this live stream because we are gifting away a Football Nation hoodie with the zipper. Here's the knee. They are also going to bow out of this one. This will be your final score of the day, folks. This will be your final score of the day. Final, Dallas Cowboys 33, Las Vegas Raiders 16, and the Cowboys back in the win column for the first time in a long time. Dallas Cowboys get a win. So, feeling good about that one. Dak Prescott, a great fantasy day for him with 32 points. Javonte Williams with 10. George Pickens with 29. 144 receiving yards, 1 receiving touchdown, 11 targets and 9 receptions. Heck of a day for number 3. On the other side, the offense just could not figure it out. 238 total yards there for the Las Vegas Raiders. I love this channel a lot, says Dufflock. Thank you, Dufflock. Thank you. I just, wow. Okay, all right. If you guys played the weekly pick'ems in Week 11, please do not go anywhere. If you played weekly pick'ems, is this a record for you, says Southpaw? I think it is for most Super Chats ever in a live stream, Southpaw. I think it definitely is. Thank you very much, the real Brett K. Thank you, bro. Okay, again, guys, thank you. Don't go anywhere if you played Week 11 pick'ems. If you didn't play Week 11 pick'ems, you should stay as well. But I understand if you guys want to jump off this live stream. Week 11 pick'ems. Let's go ahead and pull the list of names here. Okay, I'm gonna first of all, I hope you guys are willing to wait just a few seconds before I spin the wheel here. Thank you to everyone today on this live stream. This was incredibly generous of all of you. I'm humbled once again. I'm really thankful for you guys. Thank y'all so much, man. Seriously, thank y'all so much. That's great. That's great. Looking to continue to grow this. I don't ever want to get numb to y'all's generosity. I know that there's a lot of other channels out there that just expect to make $1,000 in Super Chats on every live stream. I never expect anything. I never ask for anything except for subscribers from time to time. I know you guys all know that, or most of y'all know that already, but just wanted to reiterate it as well, man. We're not out here trying to say, oh, if you leave Super Chats or whatever, we'll give you this, that, and the other. That's never been my style, and it never will be my style. Let me pull up my Google Forms and pull up the Week 11 winners, or, well, the Week 11 names, first names and last names here. Week 11. Week 11, where are you at? Week 11 pick'ems. 107. It was only 175 responses on the last one. So Week 11 pick'ems, only 100 responses. What happened here? Clear. Let's clear all of these. Okay. All the names, first name, last name. Let's take these here. Hang tight, guys. We're going to make a quick adjustment. Okay. How many people do I have with the same names? Okay, we'll copy this. We'll create a separate page. I wonder if it'll transfer cleanly here. We'll see. Wheel of names. Yeah, it did transfer cleanly here. Perfect. Sweet. Okay, let's put this in alphabetical order then. All right, guys, let's show y'all what we got going on over here. And let's also customize this wheel. Let's go to the spread shop. Okay. Spread shop. Football Nation. Football Nation spread shop. Here's the website. This is close to the hoodie that you guys are going to be getting here. This is close to the hoodie that you're going to be getting here, except yours is actually going to be different. This Football Nation hoodie is going to be the black hoodie with exactly this right here. Okay, this is what we're gifting away for this live stream. This is the Week 11 Pick'ems prize. It's the same hoodie that I'm wearing underneath this Dallas Cowboys jersey. So I wear one when I go out to do my events. It says, "Let's effing go." This is the only prize we are giving away this week, but next week, thanks to the generosity of everyone out there in the Super Chat, we can do an even bigger prize after this one. That being said, here is everybody's name. Oh, let me actually copy this. Save image as. That's fine. Appearance. We'll do a 30-second spin. We'll change the image here. Remove the image. Upload image. Downloads. Okay. Okay. There is the hoodie that we're going to be giving away. You can see it spinning around right now. Everybody clear on this? All I'm going to do is spin the wheel, but before I do that, I want everybody to take a look at the names that are out here so you can see that I did put your name in. If you played, your name is on the right-hand side here. I'll scroll down slowly so you guys can see this. It's going to take a couple seconds here, but I like mine, but this one is cooler, says Courtney. It's pretty cool. I don't see my name says Snaz. Snaz, it's alphabetical. We're scrolling down right now. Did you put your name in as Snaz or did you put it in as something else? This is every email that was put into the game. This is every name. There's no emails here. It's just names, first and last names. Your email address will be there, going alphabetically. Dylan saying, Dylan. Okay. If you played last week, your name is on this list. If you played last week, your name is on this list. I've got you. It's still scrolling. It's almost done. Whoops, we just kind of jumped to the bottom there. And I wanted to show you all the rest of this. At the bottom, those names that you don't see right here. Out to Will. Right? Okay. Everybody good? Everybody good? I think we're good here, guys. Lots of repeat names. I see Terrence Merchant. That's one. Looks like Steve Reedy used 3 different emails right there as well. There's no rules against that, guys. There's no rules against that. So there are no rules against that. Let's double check my email list here one more time, though, because now you got me tripping. I don't have any rules against multiple attempts. But looking at this, yeah, that's it. Steve Reedy. I got 3 different emails. David Bacco used a couple of emails there as well. Huh, should have only been able to use one. Oh, these are changes. These are changes, and they're the exact same email address. So every change that was updated. Okay, we're going to cut this down to 1 for each, guys. Sorry, not sorry. We're going to cut this down for 1 to each. I think that only makes it fair. It's 1 per email address, and I've got a lot of the same name for multiple email addresses. So we'll do 1 per email address. Please stand by while I make sure that this is fair. I want everyone to have a fair chance here of getting this. So we're going to erase all of the extra repeat names. Andrew, looks like Antoine Jackson. Sorry, buddy. Charlie Clark. We'll leave you with 1 here. Anybody that I missed here? Brian, Bryant, Bryson, Callie, Carlos Gutierrez, and Carlos Martinez. Chris, different Chris's. Connor, Christian Sandoval. Gets 1. David Bacco, bro, your name is in here so much, David Bacco. Why is your name in here so much, bro? You made a lot of changes this week, didn't you? Okay, let's see. Eric Hopwood, delete this one. Donovan, Don. Gary, Gene. Looks like Isaac has a couple in here. Isaac will get the 1. James Osborne, James Blankenship, James Martins, Miller, Jeff Metterling. We've got Joe Duke, Joey Sodetto. Joey Montoya, one of our prize winners already. Let's good luck to you, my friend. Jose, Joseph, Caleb, Kelly, Larry, LaShawn Korb. You got 2 in here, LaShawn, so we'll delete 1. Keeping going here. Looks like 2 for Matt Coffey. Going to get 1. I've got Michael Ferguson, Michael Nesbitt, Michael Ferguson. Paul Gregory, Rhonda, Rick, Robert, Rhonda Davis gets 1. Sammy Santos, Sheila, Shane, Sherwin, Steve Reedy, Tennis Terrence. Let's see, Tanya Stinson And looks like that's the last of the doubles, guys. Looks like that's the last of the doubles. Does anybody see any more doubles in here? Does anybody see? Oh, we got 2 Rhonda Davises, so we'll leave it 1 for Rhonda. Whoops. 1 for Rhonda. She's got 2 in here. Let's delete that. Robert Samora in here. Good, good, good. I think that's all of them, man. Troy Morgan. We saw 2 with Troy Morgan. Yes, we got 2 Troy Morgans. 2 Troy Morgans. Anything else? So Troy, Wesley, Wayne, Valerie, William Schmidt, William T, Willie, Steve Reedy. Let's go back through this one more time, guys. Anybody else you see any doubles for? This is everyone. Kevin D. We got 2 Kevins in here. Julia, I think that's it. Well, let's just go through it one more time. I got hundreds of eyes watching here to help us keep this clean. Donovan Bowles / Mario. We're going to delete that one. That seems like the same here. Till next time. Thanks, Arch Troll. We'll see you next time, buddy. Appreciate you, Arch Troll. Ella Korb, Don Williams. Let's see. Derek Robinson, David Bacco, David Ziegler. Country, Charles, Chris. No, we're good. Separates there. Callie, Carlos. Got 1 Carlos. Andrew all the way up to the top. Okay, I think we're good. I think that's it, guys. Okay. Scroll to the bottom again. I think that's it, guys. I think we're good. I think that's good. Okay, time to spin the wheel now. So thank y'all so much for your patience here. I want to make sure that we make this super fair so everybody gets a chance if you played to win the game. And you play to win the game. So good luck to everybody here. We're going to make the spin. Let's call it during the spin. We'll do a 30-second spin. That seems fair. Okay, here comes the spin. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Football Nation hoodie on the line. Good luck to everyone who participated. Here we go. We're about to get a winner right now. Thank you for all of you who played. This is only here if you played the weekly pick'ems. Week 12 pick'ems are available on the website. Wheel slowing down. Who is this week's winner? Okay. This week's winner is, oh, it's slowing down. James Osborne. James, are you in the chat, Mr. Osborne? Are you in the chat? So James Osborne, touchdown for you, brother. Let's go. James Osborne, if you are in the chat, you got it. No, you don't. This is literally what happens if we don't have a winner in week 12. I almost had it, says Joey. Almost is only good in horseshoes, right? James Osborne, take the screenshot right here. I'm going to write this down and reach out to James after this game. James Osborne, you are winning a Football Nation hoodie. And we're still waiting for Michael to respond so that he can get his backpack. I don't think James is live for this one right now. I am going to ping him right now. He's gone. It's mine, says Ryan. But if you guys are interested in doing this right here, y'all, we do this every single week. If you are to win the grand prize, it's a $100 giveaway if you can get them all right. But we are 11 weeks gone. We are heading into week 12, and after 12 weeks or 11 weeks of football, not one person has gotten them all right. So I said to myself, this is no longer fair. About week 9, I said, this is no longer fair. Let's just start giving out prizes if we don't have a grand prize winner. So if there is no grand prize winner, anybody who played in that week will be eligible to receive a prize. We spin the wheel on Monday Night Football, and this is it, man. That's it. That's all I've got for you guys. We have a winner in James Osborne. James Osborne is the new winner for this week right here. Thank you guys for watching this live stream. This was crazy, man. This was actually incredible. For those of you who are still with me, if you're curious, we can take a quick look right now. This was a record for Football Nation. Take a look at the viewer activity. On the back end here, 117,000 views. Okay, not bad. 117,000 views. Analytics for today. Wow. That is for sure the most I've ever made on Super Chats on this channel. I almost don't even want to say it. That's crazy, dude. That's just crazy for me. Blows my mind. You guys are amazing. I'll keep it to myself. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and be done for the night. You guys, I will see you on Thursday Night Football for Buffalo Bills and Houston Texans. Until then, my name is Mario. You've been watching Football Nation. Let's effing go. Peace out, guys.